Hello?
Oh, hi.
Hi! Oh, hi, Reimu.
Oh, hi, Reimu.
Wait, what did you say again on stream?
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys. How are you guys doing? Can you tell me how the audio balance is right now?
La 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 la. I'm SpongeBob.
And I'm Squidward.
And we're here today to give some love advice of two experts. Okay. Are we in a relationship right now? No.
No.
But we can still give advice.
But I've been in one mentally.
I've been in one.
Have you? Shit.
Yeah, I've been in like... Yeah, just one.
I've been in situationships, if that helps.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, we're also old ladies, so we're more experienced with life.
Yeah, guys, I've seen my friends fail at life. I can give you the advice to, like, you know, so you don't end up like them.
Exactly. You're talking about me?
Yeah, that too. No, I'm sorry.
I'm a bit loud. Sorry, guys. I'm eating because it's morning.
It's okay. I'm drinking water. Water.
It look like we just came from Harvard because we are. Okay, we get it, chat. I'm loud. I'm sorry. 1 second.
Are you loud? Okay, give me a sec.
Is that better?
Alright. Can you speak now?
Hello?
Is that better? Is she still loud?
Hello?
I think you're good. I don't know.
Okay.
Is Anna always eating when she does collabs? Hell yeah. We do be loving food.
It's the only time I get to eat on stream when other people talk.
Oh, the sound is loud. Okay, I lowered the circus BGM. Is it better now? What is this clown music? Well, we thought it actually gave it to me. We thought it was perfect for the kind of stream we're gonna do.
Felt like very serious, so I was like, hey, this is the perfect music to represent our wisdom.
Exactly. Circus BGM, thank you. That's all thanks to Anna. Actually, guys, I thought I had been pretty obviously sarcastic on my I'm gonna call you all out. I was pretty damn... I thought my sarcasm was nicely communicated on my tweet. And then when we literally just checked the tag, okay? I'm sorry, I'm low-key lazy. We literally just checked the tag and we saw a bunch of you asking for genuine advice. And we kind of got serious. Like, we kind of
you guys are actually asking us, like, genuine, like, there's a lot that's, like, serious. Oh my god.
Oh my god, sorry. If you hear hammering, that's my neighbor. I apologize.
Oh, I don't hear anything.
Okay, good. I hate him. But yeah, we're like, what are we supposed to do on this stream now? Everybody's asking for genuine advice.
Alright, I guess we're gonna have to give real advice. Nice. Alright, let's start with our first one. Which one you want to do? Start from like the bottom up, or?
I think I'm gonna start from top to bottom.
Okay.
Bottom. Let me. I fucking hate my neighbor. But I hope you guys are okay. I hope you guys are okay. I hope you take our advice with a grain of salt.
Yeah, just remember, don't listen to VTubers. Not too much.
Just don't get into a relationship. Honestly, true. What?
Wanna do this one?
Which one?
Wait, where do I send it? I'll send it to you in DMs.
Okay. Oh no! Oh no! Why would you pick that one?
It's the first one!
So sad!
It's literally the first one!
That one is so sad, bro. Okay.
Okay, what about this one?
No, I already put it. I already put it up.
Okay.
Oh my
okay,
God.
I'll read it. This one is by Akibimi Sichi.
Alright.
They said, my girlfriend and I, who's a female too, broke up the day before Valentine's Day, so it wasn't a very enjoyable day for me. But I guess I already saw it coming since I wasn't that depressed. LOL.
Oh, lol. Oh no, they have the same coping mechanism as us.
I mean, you laugh away the pain.
Yeah. Me when I'm about to cry. lmao. Oh my god, what do you think about this, Anna?
That's very unfortunate. But I'm gonna be honest. Usually, when you break up with someone, it means that you'll probably learn a little bit more about yourself, and when you do that, you'll find someone else more compatible with you. Because it's the same thing with friends, right? Because, like, you know, I had a lot of, like, friendship breakups. The more I, like, lost a lot of friends, the more I was like, okay, I like to, like, be surrounded by this type of person and these type of people. And now I have a solid group of friends who I'm very comfortable with. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like I can be very long-term friends with my friends right now.
Okay, Anna's gonna be the bad cop. I'm gonna be the good one because I'm in my Copen phase. All right.
How am I the bad one?
Because I feel you're gonna be the one that says like, "Don't give that motherfucker a second chance," and I'm gonna be like, "I mean, it depends."
Why the fuck would you give her a second chance?
See, this is what I mean. Let me inhale my copio. All right. I feel that if somebody breaks up with you, it means it really depends on the like why they broke up with you, right? Maybe I'm like projecting. For me, I would say it's a great opportunity. Not more to like look at the person and see why they broke up with you and like check everything that you don't like about the person and whatnot. I feel it's a self, how do I say it? Like a self-growth experience. You get to see which parts you didn't like, what things you did in the relationship that you didn't like, and how you wouldn't repeat them in the future. And for example, if you saw that you didn't, why am I being so serious?
Because the first one was so serious.
And I feel that, for example, if you saw that you didn't put up boundaries in the relationship, now you get to work on yourself, so you put them up next time, right? Now you take the chance to learn what you want next time, what you're looking for. You know, Ray Mama actually gave me this advice a long time ago, that you don't really, before getting into a relationship, you need to be, how do I explain it? Because it's Spanish, alright?
You need to love yourself.
I mean, aside from that, yeah, you need to have a clear image in your mind of what kind of relationship you want, and not what kind of person you want to date. So you need to first choose what kind of relationship you want before limiting the kind of relationships that you choose just depending on the person, right? Oh, this person has a lot of money. Oh, this person is really kind. Oh, this person is like really funny. Oh, this person is a good person. But if that good, rich, and kind person doesn't really want a long committed relationship, then don't even get into one. You know what I mean?
True, very true.
You choose the relationship, and then after that ideal relationship in your mind filters a lot of people that might be good or bad, then you get to choose the person. See?
Preach, sister.
That was a good advice, man.
That was good advice.
I guess, yeah. Because I feel there's two kind of people. The people that think that they can make another person change, you know, and they take the chance of trying to make the other person change, and that can result in two things. Either you aren't able to change the person and then you end up hating them with like a bunch of, or the second one, you waste a lot of time and then you end up changing them, but then you wasted like half of your life doing it. So for example, if one person wants a family, you know, for girls it's a little bit more annoying because we have this biological clock, right? As sad as, you know, as sort of, you know, it makes it a little bit more difficult. It's not impossible, but it is. It's a little bit easier to have a baby when you're young, and not, for example, when you're like 48 or something.
I mean, you know, it's possible, but it's very hard.
It's really hard. A lot of difficulties. Yeah. So, for example, if there's a woman that wants to have a baby, and then they end up having to wait for a person to grow the fuck up, and then they end up being old, and then they end up resenting the other person as well. It's like, because of you, I wasn't able to do this, and that. And then when you look at the situation, it's like it was not because of them. It was because of you. Like, it was a decision that you took to like put yourself in that kind of situation, right?
Yeah. You gotta put your own needs first before other people's.
Exactly. You need to decide if you're gonna take the horrible yeah, ouch. I mean, it's true, girlies or boys out there.
Girlies or boys out there.
You gotta decide if you want to take the chance of wasting your time or not.
Yeah, you want to think if you want to compromise with them or you can't. You know, that's trying to figure out your own boundaries, which is something you need to do all the time. Not just for like romantic relationships, but like for friendships too.
Yeah. Why do my eyebrows look like I'm worried? Like,
I don't know.
It stayed in that position. All right.
Barely see them.
What do you mean?
They like blend in with your hair.
Well, yours kind of too, but it's just that yours are more horizontal. Why do I seem so worried? Like, girly, don't do it. Oh man, I'm gonna have to like open my eyes like this so I look a little bit happier.
It's okay if you're not happy.
I'm not.
I'm here.
Let's go. But yeah, what were we talking about?
Love yourself before you love someone else. Next.
Next.
Oh.
Wait.
What is
I'm
this?
checking the tag.
Okay, you pick one. There's some new entries, but
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna check. Okay. Do you screenshot the person? Yeah, you did. Alright, I'm gonna screenshot the person then. How about we do this one?
I think that's the wrong advice.
You think that's
And
the
you're
wrong
in the wrong
advice?
stream.
Yeah, girl. I
Right
mean, or
here.
boy. What do you mean the wrong advice? What do you want me to tell you? Love can... Why am I so depressing right now? Love can fix everything. If you love and the other person, will be enough. No! Sometimes love is not enough! Grow up!
Love is, we'll fix
No!
No! Sometimes
Every
love
time.
is not enough!
No, honestly though, the like, you know, love is like, I think like our definition of love is sort of distorted from like, you know,
Relationship are too romanticized.
media and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not always about like, if you think about your love for like your parents and stuff, you know, it's not perfect, you know, arguments a lot. Some people, you know, don't talk to their guardians for like a couple years before like coming back. You know, it's very difficult.
Yeah.
But that's also considered love too, in a way.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But I feel people have this horribly romanticized idea of relationships.
Yeah, exactly.
And then when something natural happens, like a fight or an argument, they don't know how to take it. They don't know how to face it. And that's when problems start to happen, right?
That's true.
Alright, people. We're gonna go... Did I show you the next one? Yeah. Okay, the next one is... This girl... Is it the same person?
No, it's another person.
Okay, good. This girl confessed to me after talking to me for a week. That's really fast. I rejected her, but she's my roommate for a trip for 3 days. What to do?
That's kind of awkward, not gonna lie, yeah.
It is awkward. It is
After a
fucking
week?
awkward.
Why are you like really like, are you hot? Can I have a photo?
I wanna look too, man. I wanna see why the other person was so fast. Like,
Yeah, I want to see what you look like. What, a week? What the? You must have a personality of like 33 out of 10. But that's very like, you know,
well, you
rare.
must look like Brad Pitt or something, bro. Like,
Oh yeah, young Brad Pitt.
oh, true.
That is a little awkward. I mean, like, honestly, it's only 3 days and you rejected them, so they know now. I don't know if they're gonna be like weird towards you or something, but you know, you could always just do your own thing. I mean, if you're going on a trip, there must be other people besides you and the roommate, right? I doubt that you're only going with them So maybe just like focus on other people if you feel awkward around them.
I would say. I feel I'm switching to bad cop now.
Oh, okay.
I would say actively try to avoid the person as much as you can. But
I mean, they might be pretty chill. You never know.
But
they might just be like, okay.
Yeah. But you gotta do it without it being too obvious. And the situations where you end up being with them, just man up or woman up. And fake that it's not bothering you.
I mean, the thing is like they already rejected them.
Yeah.
So there's not anything else you can do. I think the only thing that would make it really uncomfortable is if they try to like pursue you very aggressively even more. But usually that doesn't really like
that doesn't happen. Really.
Yeah. So I feel like you just do your own thing and try not to think about it too much. Which is kind of like the same thing. Not like totally avoiding them, but just like kind of distancing a bit.
I feel if they end up doing that, I feel you gotta like sit down and be really, really kind. And put up the boundaries again. Like, listen. And then you explain yourself why you don't want to date them. But yeah, I would feel just focus on other activities that person not doing. Or focus on other friends so you get to spend more time with them instead of sharing a room with the person that you just rejected, I guess.
You need a little bit more context though. It really depends on like the person and like your relationship with them before and the scenario, you know?
Yeah. But I mean, from the little context that we got, it seems like they literally just met a week ago.
Yeah, which is kind of like...
Which gotta...
You must be either really, really nice, really, really hot.
Or this person is really, really young. I don't know.
Or they're desperate. I don't know. It's either one of those.
Yeah. It was only 1 week. Maybe she doesn't even give a fuck anymore because it was just 1 week. There's people like that.
That's true. It is very true.
They end up like having really quick crushes. They get rejected and they're like, all right, let's move on to the next hottie. I don't know.
Yeah, some people like fall quick and then they get over it quick too.
Oh yeah, you're right, Matt. Or maybe they were trying to make you a rebound. You never know.
That is so true. That is very true. Now we're just making up the lore.
Alright.
Okay, so the next one. Thanks for your entry.
lmao. Have you ever...
Clock is running out? What does that mean?
Maybe it's just like 48 or something.
Oh.
You wanna...
The fuck?
Have you ever rejected somebody?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to.
That was quite popular in high school. Just kidding. I wasn't. There was like 2 people who liked me because they thought I was very they didn't like loud girls, so they really liked me because I was like very quiet and submissive. But I was like,
they don't know you.
I had social anxiety, so I was like, what the fuck? Like seriously, there's like 2 guys who like me because they were like, yeah, you're so quiet and mysterious. I'm like, I have fucking social anxiety. Okay.
So quiet and mysterious. It kind of reminds me of what is
I
it?
know.
You're so exotic. Me, I come from
they
Latin
literally
America.
was
Shut
like
the fuck
that.
up.
They're like, oh my god, I've never met like a girl who like didn't talk so much, and I was like, I don't know if this like kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Not gonna lie. Like I was just so anxious to say anything, but inside I was still myself. Like today, you know.
I
So
feel
it's kind of weird.
I feel well at that time I would say that I rejected quite. I'm not gonna say a bunch, but quite a numerous guys, especially in university. And at that time I would say it's because I had high standards, but right now I'm like, those are not high standards, girl.
Were they like weirdos or?
No, they were just not my type. For some reason,
What
they were.
kind of person were they?
Well, I've never liked people that like. I don't like dumbasses. All right.
Why am I here?
No, you're a different kind of dumbass. You don't look like a dumbass.
Oh fuck! You only love me for my looks. What the fuck?
No. Also, you're like a socially anxious dumbass. So like that's different. The balance, you know, the balance moves to your favor.
A decade later, I get back
bashed for being socially anxious.
Hi,
That was-
mom.
Hi, mom. No morons allowed. Exactly. But the thing is, this guy is. I don't really like playing around when it comes
like
to
fuck boys.
yeah, when it comes to relationships.
Low key, I wanted to date a fuckboy.
No, don't do that to. I mean,
No, I didn't. That's why
Okay.
technically, I've talked about this person before on stream, but technically that's why I always say like I've been in like 1.5 relationships because that one was kind of like messy.
My situationship. So like, I mean, if you want to go into your fuck girl phase, then date a fuck boy. I think that's all right. The problem,
Oh, that's the problem. I'm not a fuck girl. I
yeah,
was
the
like,
problem
oh
is when you're not a fuck girl and you end up being with a fuck boy.
I know. Very persuasive.
See,
I was also very young.
this is what I mean, guys. First, choose the kind of relationship that you want, and then choose the person. I'm telling
True.
you. But yeah, they were pretty much fuck boys, and they're like, I don't really. I'm not the kind of person that has everything planned in a relationship. Like, you and I are gonna get married in a year, and then we're gonna do this, and that. I'm like,
True.
I'm just gonna let life happen when I get into a relationship. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna ignore certain red flags. Like, just fuckboys, man. I don't know how else to explain a fuckboy. There's a difference between we're just gonna let life happen and see where this takes us, instead of I'm
Like,
gonna fuck
you
you and then
just
fuck
feel-
another girl a week after. Like, that's different, man.
Feel the moment. Feel the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Sorry, baby.
How can I tell someone I don't like you without saying anything? Because I don't want to break their heart. It'll make me feel guilty. Girl, just say it.
Yeah.
Just say it. I'll just be like, hey, I might be misunderstanding. Like, if they didn't confess to you or something, but it's very, like, apparent, you could just be like, I might be wrong. If I am, this is gonna be very awkward. But I feel like we should just be friends. Or I feel like you've been kind of pursuing me. If that's the case, I just want you to know I'm not really ready for a relationship. Whatever, just say shit like that. They need to, people who get rejected, they learn. Okay, you actually would be doing them, like, a big favor. If people can't handle rejection, you're gonna have a lot of trouble in other
Yeah.
aspects of life. So, like, you should just say it. You should make it very clear. And, like, it's not always difficult, but it's the difficult things that we usually have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel it's even more mean, it's even more unfair if you don't say it.
Yeah, because then they might get the wrong idea, or you're just, like, prolonging it.
And then you
And
end
stuff
up
like that.
the water.
I'm sorry.
And then you end up making them go through a situationship. Nobody wants to go through that. So if you're 100% sure that you don't want to go into a romantic relationship with this person, then put up the boundaries, make that person, make it clear to that person so that person gets over it and they can start looking for what they want in another place, because it's clearly not going to happen with you.
Because the longer they are kind of like in their world of thinking that you might potentially like them, the more hurt they'll get. So it's better to do it earlier.
Soyo, what is a situationship? A situationship is when when both of you like each other, but there's one person that doesn't really want to name what you guys have. It's the usual, what are we? And the other person doesn't know. I mean, it's not that they
that
don't
was
know.
like me and my fuckboy.
Yeah, me too. It's like, it's not that they don't know. It's because they don't want to commit. They don't want to, take that step in and call it something. Because then, they won't have all of what's good from a relationship, but also they won't have the free exit. At the same time, they want both of those at the same time. They want to have everything good that comes with a relationship, but they don't want to have all the responsibility that comes from one.
Yeah, they don't want the commitment.
Exactly. So they just live it in a weird situation. Exactly. There's no label when the other person wants that label. That's the situation. So we're like, what the fuck is happening, man?
That's true. I like how mom says if he doesn't want to marry you for the first date, he's trash.
Yeah, man, you trash. I mean, Oh, I get it. Thanks. You're welcome. If you want to get into a situationship, go ahead. But if if you don't want to waste your time, just make sure you get over that shit first. That's
True,
the first thing that
yeah.
you're gonna do. Name
You know
it.
what you want. Don't compromise on like what you really want.
Yeah, they want the cake and eat it, but they also want other cakes. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they want your cake, but like somebody else's as well.
Yo, my cake expensive.
Exactly, girly.
Yeah, my cake value. My cake 32 out of 10. You don't just get my cake.
Not
I'm
for
gonna
free,
earn my
bitch.
cake.
Exactly.
I haven't even had my cake.
Eaten?
Yeah, I don't
Me
even
neither.
eat my cake.
What does that even mean?
We're talking about like real cake, really?
Sure.
What flavor is it? What color is it? Mom, it doesn't taste like alcohol. That's all I. Not that expensive.
Oh shit, I'm gonna
Okay, your turn to pick one.
screenshot this one. Can you see this one? Na 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 na. It's really funny
This one
because
is by Cassiopeia Yuki.
we're actually answering this, but like the fucking circus BGM.
That's what I wanted.
Okay. Cassiopeia Yuki? Or Pia Yuki? Sorry, I literally don't know how to read in any kind of languages. Should I keep talking to this friend I actually like, even though he just recently had a girlfriend? And I'm a tiny bit hurt.
Aww.
Alright.
That's
Yuki.
girl. That's a question you ask yourself. If you're okay with it, and then go ahead. But if you need to distance a bit, like yeah, just do it. It was whatever makes you comfortable.
I feel, baby girl, I feel you already know. Because you're telling us you're a tiny bit hurt. If you're still hurt, if you still feel some kind of negative feeling towards this person, then that means you need time. I feel like you can like someone, but you can also feel hurt by that someone. I feel that makes that makes everything more difficult. It'd be so much easier to hate someone and that's it. But if you care for someone a lot and if you love that someone a lot, but they hurt you, that makes everything more.
Yeah, I mean,
more
not to say
difficult.
that like it's his fault or anything, but like yeah, sometimes like you can get hurt by, you know, people that you want to be with or be around in general. But if it makes you like, if you can't bear it and you realize that, it's definitely okay to like take a step back and just like give yourself a breather. It's very valid.
Let me tell you something, girly. We are gonna apply something that's called no contact, alright? The no contact is for yourself. No, I'm actually serious, bro. I'm laughing because that's my coping mechanism, alright? But it's actually legit advice, alright? When I talk about no contact, that means... Mama! Don't make her block him. That's not... No. When you block someone, it means that they're important enough. Right? You're showing them that they actually hurt you. And that you care. No, don't block him. That's literally gonna show him that you actually care. Alright? No.
I feel like if he's a really good friend and...
There's a husband.
I thought it said husband.
Oh, what the fuck? No, Mom! I feel like if he's a really good friend, okay, and you guys, like, basically... For example, let's just say, like, Reimu and I, okay, we're besties. Let's just say one of us, like, was, like... Let's say you got into a relationship and I had a crush on you.
Yeah.
And we're very close, right? So I can talk to you about anything. I feel like in that case, I would, like, maybe potentially tell you I'm gonna distance from you because I like you a little bit. Just in the respect of like friendship, just because like if you just kind of suddenly
You kind
like,
of disappear.
like they'll still, if they were your friend, they would still care about you and stuff. So they might ask questions, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's also another way. But also like, you're totally okay to just like kind of distance too and not have to like really share anything. You could just be like, oh hey, I'm just not feeling too good lately, so I'm just gonna, you know, distance.
I would definitely advise you to 100% take some distance though. not to make them miss you, not to make them worry about you, but because you need to figure out things inside you. Like why you feeling hurt? What do you want to do? How are you gonna get over this hurt that you're feeling? Also, why are you feeling hurt? Yeah. And then after you kind of figure all of that out, then you can start figuring out, alright, do I want to get into a relationship with this person or not? But I feel at first you need to figure out things that you want and things that are good for you. Not really for them.
Yeah.
That's my advice. I feel I'm really bad at wording myself.
No, I understand. I think it was great.
Thank you. You pick a question. Pay more attention to yourself. Yeah, exactly.
Let's do a very positive one. Let's do this one.
Aww.
That's cute. It's like that one time I was like was buying a hot dog and this guy was kind of cute and I literally went to get a hot dog like every week and then one day he wasn't there anymore.
Oh no! You never asked him for his name?
No, that's not what I do. I just like to see them all the time, you know. When I kind of think someone's cute, I don't ask them for their number or even their name. I just like keep buying the hot dog.
Until they notice you and they ask you for your name.
Actually, for the third time, the third week, the guy was like, "Oh, you're back." I'm like, I really like hot dogs.
Do you like hot dogs too? Oh my god, we have a shared interest.
I literally didn't say anything else, you know. I was too nervous. Literally was just like, "Oh, yeah, you're back. I remember you from last week, right?"
Oh,
like,
that's so cute.
Just my usual, please. A hot dog. Here you go. Okay, bye. That's it.
I wish I had those kind of stories because all of my crushes have been. Like I told my chat that for some reason I cannot fall in love with somebody that's not already my friend. I'm just making my own life more difficult by
honestly,
going down that path.
Me too. Like that was just like someone who I thought was cute. I didn't want to date them or anything, but like I usually always become friends with someone that I like.
Yeah, right?
How else do you get to know them, you know?
I mean, my chat was telling me like that's what dating is for. Like you get to know each other while dating. And I'm like, but I don't get it. How would you fall in love with someone without knowing him? And they were like, Reimu, you're weird as fuck. And I'm like, am I? I don't know. You die?
Oh,
She died.
I didn't know. Oh, I was reading like I didn't know what demisexuality was, so I was searching it up.
Yeah. Then my chat told me that I was demisexual, and I was like, oh, okay. What's that?
Oh my god, I think this is me too.
Let's go.
Because like I don't get horny that often.
Yeah, me neither. If I don't like you, I cannot. I mean, also me with simping over 2D characters is different. All right. If I'm talking about an actual, yeah. If I'm talking about an actual 3D person, I don't know. I literally cannot feel horny if I don't like you.
Sometimes if I like someone, I still can't feel horny.
Okay, simping and actually getting horny, for me it's a little bit different, all right? Like simping is just like me, yeah! But when it's actually like real, when you're about to do the deed, no. I run. If that makes sense.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing. I learned something about myself today.
Yeah, see? Chat sometimes teaches you actual shit.
Yeah. Don't get carried away, chat, seriously.
Alright. This one's from Knock. You wanna read it?
Okay. Knock says, man, I just wanted to go rock climbing for physical activity and ended up crushing on an employee who's super friendly and nice to talk to and cute. And fuck, what the hell happened to? Oh my god, Knock, that's so cute. We should go rock climbing every week just like I do with the hot dog dude. And then maybe you can take it a step up, you know, I'm a posy. Maybe you can like, you know, be like, oh, this rock is so hard to climb. Can you help me? And then like put your leg, be like, sorry, I need some counseling. Play it up, girl. Play it up. Be like, oh, this rope is like unsturdy. Can you help me? Can you help me tie it behind my back?
I was just gonna tell you to ask their name.
Like, oh my god, I'm sorry. Your store number doesn't work. Can I just have yours?
Can I have your number?
This is so hard.
It is. I mean, I'm telling you the advice that I wish I could do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah,
a
me
pussy
too.
as well.
That's
I'm a
like
pussy
in my
as well.
head. That's what I would do, but I can't
Just
do it. Like execute it.
imagine the other person is the pussy. That's gonna like force you to like take the first step, right? Yeah, just be like, just keep on going to the to the rock climbing thing, and then just do the things that Anna said, but without being so horny.
I'm just trying to role play, okay? You can literally like climb to the top and be like, sorry, I'm actually afraid of heights. Can somebody please help me down? Oh, you over there specifically. Just make sure you pick on the right staff, okay?
The employee be like, why this stupid bitch comes to a rock climbing thing when she's afraid of heights?
You know, that creates conversation. Be like, why are you rock climbing if you're afraid of heights? Just, you know, exposure therapy. My therapist told me to come here.
You know, you can. You know, it's so easy. Guys, come on.
Yeah,
You got
I would
this. I
actually,
believe
I would
in you,
actually
Nog.
do the Anna advice. Hydration time.
We're experts.
Next question. Oh, let me see. We actually got a couple of questions through our super chats. Let me see. Just thought this out. Yeah, she has experience with the hot dog boy.
Mm-hmm.
The hot dog boy, man. Let me see. Greg, thank you so much for the super chat. Question. Anna and Reimu, what's your favorite Valentine's story from your life? Any good or bad things from your past? From my past?
Why are you digging for our trauma?
Oh my god, we have an actual couple therapist in this room. What the fuck?
What do you mean?
Persian, they just super chatted us and said, as an actual couples therapist, I'm so excited for this trip. Man?
Hold on a second. If you're a therapist, why are you here? You know this is not good for you. Why are you here for? Why are you trying to damage your mental
Wait,
health?
Can we actually talk to you after this? Like, do you have... What's your rate?
Call me.
We actually need help, man. What's your favorite Valentine's story, man? Do you want to share that one out, or do you want to like skip it?
Valentine's story? One, you know, like in school, I don't know if they do this in your school, but in my school, in high school specifically, you can like on Valentine's Day, they sell like flowers and you can send them to like someone else anonymously.
Yeah.
Or you can write your name, you know, either one.
Yeah.
So one time I got a rose and it was anon, but low-key I was like, oh, I already know who. It's the guy I told you, you know, the one of the boys who liked me because I was submissive and
what the fuck?
breedable. So like, it's like, oh, your presence is... I don't know what he wrote, but he wrote a poem. He's like, your presence isn't... Something about my presence not being like too big, but he notices me anyways or something.
lmao?
It's like weird. Yeah, and it was like anon, and I like looked at it, and I kept it because it was nice. Like, I wasn't gonna throw the rose in the school. I was gonna throw it out at home. But like,
That's funny.
Yeah, I was
Do you
just
throw
like,
the rose at the school?
not be so mean, you know. But anyways, he sent me an anonymous letter with the rose, and then like at the end of the school he approached me and he was like, did you get a rose? And I said no.
The poor guy! Why would you break his heart like that?
No, I wasn't actually being mean. I was just really anxious. I was very like, I just didn't know how to handle stuff like this, so I just put the rose in my locker. And when he asked me, I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't get anything. And he was like, what? Oh my god, I paid $2 for that.
No!
Oh, sorry.
His
I was
money,
like,
man.
Thank you.
Oh
no,
no.
I was so anxious. I didn't like it when people talked to me. I was like, I would freeze up. My social anxiety was really bad back then. If I were like myself today and he came up to it, be like, I got it, baby.
Oh, would you really? Would you, pussy?
I'll be like,
know you,
yeah,
girl.
I did get it, thanks.
Thank
Thanks,
you. And then
man.
you leave
I appreciate
in
it.
1 second.
And then I'll be like, I'm gonna go home now. Bye-bye.
I'm gonna be honest, I've never been into a relationship while Valentine's Day happens. So I've actually never truly experienced Valentine's Day. So the only other Valentine's Day Valentine story that I have is me giving a rose to my English teacher. My chat already knows. What's
Why?
up?
Was he cute?
I had a crush in my English teacher for so long.
Oh my god. You're the, was he married?
No.
Oh.
We know, Momo. Yeah, my chat already knows. I was really possessive over my English teacher. Like, I would not let my teacher talk with any other student. Like, after class.
Teacher.
I know.
What if one of the students didn't understand a word and he needed
I had
help?
to be in there. Like, I had to be in the room while the other student would ask him questions, okay?
Wait, how old were you?
I was in elementary school.
What?
I was like in middle school, man.
Oh, that's so cute. That was when you were a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave him a rose and he was like, thank you. And
Oh,
then he
thanks.
called my mom.
Your daughter? It's a boyfriend.
Yeah.
So she can get off me.
And then he just called my mom. So I never gave him a rose after that.
Aw, that's so cute. That's really cute.
Anyways,
So
moving
funny.
on. I actually never given a rose to anybody on Valentine's Day. I've given chocolates to my friends.
I give a lot of things to my friends too, you know?
Why
Like,
are you giving me anything on Valentine's Day?
because, like, we were both depressed and I forgot.
True.
I think that's a valid reason. Also, like, you know, low key, I feel like if I send stuff to you, it might not get there. You know? Like seriously, that's
it
kind of what
actually
I
won't. It's either gonna get lost, or when it gets to my house, it's gonna be like open, bro.
Yeah.
You know what? When I meet you in real life, I'll buy you all the chocolates and flowers you want. I promise.
Yay! Let's go. Okay, let me check any questions. Oh wait, there's another someone somewhere. Thank you so much for the super chat. How do you get a girlfriend and what do I feed her once I get one? How do you get a girlfriend?
You feed her? Why don't you ask your girlfriend that you don't have? Like, once
Can
you
you-
get into a relationship, you can just ask her. I don't know why you need to ask us before you even have a girlfriend. It doesn't make any sense.
It's true though. Like, what do I feed her? I don't know. Feed her something she likes, but like, she needs to tell you that herself. I don't know what she likes. What
Give
if I
me-
tell you rice and she doesn't like rice?
Give me her number and I'll feed her instead. How about that?
Oh shit! You see, like we're bad cop and then baddie cop.
Baddie cup, bro. Okay. Ooh! Alright. I'm gonna go with this serious one.
Okay.
You see this one. I've actually been dating someone for 3 years and you still don't know what to fit them? The fuck? I would
Wait,
say
is this the same person?
Yeah.
You've been dating someone for 3 years? Okay. Mapo tofu, there.
What?
You asked!
Feed her that and see. Oh yeah, when she goes to the bathroom, good luck.
I would say the same advice. Give me her number and I'll figure it out for you.
The fuck? Yeah, we suck at advice.
Alright. Proxy! Let's read Proxy's question.
Okay.
Would you advise to keep friendly relationships with your ex even after they already found a new partner? Or should you just burn bridges even if both have moved on?
Oh my god, you know, I have this, like... okay, this applied to, like... You know, like, friends that drifted... Well, okay, the one boyfriend that I did have and we broke up, I was not friends with him after.
Yeah.
I just think it's a little bit too, like... personally, for me, I think that'd be awkward, that's why.
I'm gonna be the good cop in this situation because I'm projecting.
Okay!
For me, it's more about give yourself some space
Mm-hmm.
and then ask yourself if you're with this person and if you still like them, I would feel it would be really, really unfair for both of you to, and it would be like dishonest to pursue a friendship when you want something else. If you want something else, it's more than a friendship. I would say, what's the point of being their friend?
Yeah, if you're uncomfortable, then you don't have to be friends with
Yeah,
them. But if you're comfortable with it, then go ahead.
Yeah. Also, if you
That
say
might take some time.
true. Also, I mean, they did say they both have moved on. If you have moved on, if you 100% don't want anything more than a friendship, I would say why not? But, you know, when it comes to this, it really depends on what the other person thinks and acts. Because you can be like, I want to be friends with my ex, and I feel completely okay. But then the other person might not. And then you won't be able to be friends. That's the thing. You can prepare for anything. You can have your boundaries clear. You can have your objectives clear. But the other person just isn't there. And you cannot force them to meet you where you are. So it really does depend to the with the other person. There's a lot of people that I'm gonna be the good cop here, okay, darling. There's a lot of people that say like, don't give chances to your ex. Never be friends with your ex. If they dumped you, it's because they don't want you. Like, fuck them. To a point, it's true, but I would say not everything is black or white.
That's true, yeah.
Life is different. It's all sorts of shades of grays. So, yeah, just
ask
try
yourself,
it.
and whatever is comfortable with you, you can communicate that to them if they're willing. Like, obviously, if they're avoiding you, then I guess that means
you have your
don't want
answer.
to be your friend.
You
Yeah,
should just have your answer.
But, like, yeah.
And if they don't want to be friends with you, that's okay. There's so many people in this world. There's more than a
They don't want to be
billion
friends
people.
with you. Just go on your Instagram. They probably still follow you, and then just like pick a bunch of photos and be like, having friends with my new besties, and like look at ice cream, like a pistachio ice cream, and be like, yeah, like those people who like they pretend that they're with someone and they like put their hand, from the other side of the camera.
It's their brother.
Yeah, be like, new boyfriend.
It
do
reminds
that.
me of the picture Lucas sent us. He
Yeah.
took a picture with like his feet.
yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
I would say if you already moved on from this person, then them not wanting to be friends with you wouldn't really hurt you that much, in my opinion. So if they want to be friends with you, good. If they don't want to be friends with you, good too. Move on, I would say. Even after they already found a new partner. And also, not gonna lie. No, I was gonna say like it's gonna low-key make the other person, like the new partner, uncomfortable. But then again, that would make an insecure person uncomfortable. That really falls
That is very true.
to their partner, really. Alright. Was that a good advice?
I think that was pretty solid. I think we're doing a great job.
Let's go.
Let's see. Oh my god, this one's so funny here. This is funny.
Oh shit.
I'll read
Alright.
it while she posts it. Sleeping Putty says, my question for you guys is why people who like to give love advice usually struggle with love themselves. I just want you to know that like even people who are in like 20, 30, 40 year marriages also still struggle with love. That's like asking why life is so difficult,
Yeah.
you know? Like literally everybody's life is difficult. It
Yeah.
doesn't mean that you can't give solid advice, you know? It's like when you give your bestie solid advice, but you have trouble following it yourself. That's like a therapist being a therapist, but they also need a therapist too.
Yeah. I thought you
Oh.
were gonna clown this person out, but you actually gave a solid answer.
It is a solid answer.
Yeah.
Like, just because you want to teach something doesn't mean you have to be the master of it, you know?
And also, when you're not in the situation, you kind of see things more clearly. It's always like
Yeah.
that. That's why usually people have therapists, bitch. they need someone from the outside, to
They
guide
also
them.
have to understand that, like, even teachers are good. The best teacher is the one that's still learning.
Oh yeah, it's constant learning.
So, like, if you think somebody who needs to master life, or, like, in this case, love life, to be required to be, like a legit counselor, then I think you need to look at life a little bit more differently.
Yeah. I really thought this is a meme stream, but it turns out it'd be real advice. We wanted it to make it a meme stream, but then like 9 out of 10 questions were serious, so we kind of felt bad if we clowned them too.
I mean, if you want a meme stream, then like, I mean,
give me meme questions.
Yeah.
I feel bad if I laugh at a person that genuinely came here with like asking for advice. I'll feel really bad. It's like laughing at somebody that's just stripped. I would do that, but like not in their faces.
I mean, if there's genuine questions, we'll answer genuinely. If there's like, you know, like a troll question, then we'll just, you know, we're just, you know, streamer chat that whatever you guys throw at us, we'll throw back.
Yeah. Oh.
You laughed at me though, damn. I know, I'm sorry. It's because of your icon, okay? You have like the funny Squidward icon.
Wait, I want to see which one. Who said that? I want to see their icon.
The one who said they were in a relationship for three
the years. Someone somewhere. I haven't even checked their icon. Wait, someone somewhere comment.
One. It's the beautiful one. The beautiful Squidward.
The beauty Squidward? I've never noticed they've had the beauty Squidward.
You know, I notice everything.
Love.
How do I love someone who doesn't like ice cream?
You don't. Move on. Next person.
True. Fuck them.
I love ice cream.
Sneak some dairy into their food, and if they're lactose, just like be like.
Okay, I picked this question.
Okay.
Raimi, thank you so much for the question. Reimu legally blind? I am though. I thought you guys already knew. I've had this friend for a while who kind of assumed the role of my mom. And has been taking care of me, even though having someone who's there for me. What? Okay. I like her too much, and I'm not sure how to handle her anymore. What can I even do now? My God, you're getting like daughter zoned right now. That's the problem.
Wait. I've had this friend for a while who kind of assumed the role of my mom. Okay. They've taken care of me, even though having someone who's there for me. Also, she has like a crush on this person, but this person is more like.
They're treating them as a daughter. Or a son, I guess.
Oh, I see.
Well...
you can communicate that with them, you know? Sometimes if one of my friends, like, act a certain way towards me and I don't really feel too comfortable about it, I'll just tell them. Be like, I don't know why you are always like this towards me. You don't have to be. You know, I've had friends who, like, pity me because I sometimes talk about my family situation and they'll be like, oh, it's okay. Like,
what?
You know, it's just too much, you know?
Yeah.
And if you're uncomfortable with it, yeah, you can just tell them to back off. You know? I think it's like, for example, even if you didn't like this person romantically, just as a friend, you should tell them what you're comfortable and uncomfortable with. You know, first of all.
I would say do somewhat. I was gonna say do something that makes the other person uncomfortable to the point of like they stop being a mom. Like flirt. Like be shameless and flirt.
Are you the bad cop now?
Yeah. That would, or you know, if you want to talk with them, but if you're shy and if you're too scared
hard without being weird about it. Okay, but the thing is like the situation is weird in the first place.
Yeah, it's
like,
pretty weird.
Like you're gonna have to go through some awkward, weird, and uncomfortable situations in order to like set up boundaries. You can't always just find the easy way out. That's literally not how life works. You literally always have to be uncomfortable if you want to get somewhere.
You know, outgrowing yourself will always feel uncomfortable. It's about you getting out of your comfort zone and trying new things out that are gonna shape you as a better and just like a new individual, in my opinion. And also talking with someone is always gonna be, you know, there's other people that are really, I don't know if I talk to you, Chad, about secure attachments, like different attachments. Like it doesn't even matter if a person is like really securely attached. Always sitting down and talking with a person will always be nerve-wracking. It really depends on how you handle those feelings. But yeah, you gotta sit down and talk with them.
That's true, yeah.
And if you don't like them being that way, just tell them. And if you don't want to tell them, you can do my bad advice. You can flirt with them and make them
Flirt with them?
uncomfortable so they don't
Alright,
act with you like a mom.
mommy.
So they stop acting like an actual mom because they'd be like, oh my god, wait.
You wanna be my mommy? Then I'll be your daddy.
Do you wanna be daddy and mommy for today?
Why do you sound so miserable when you do it?
Because I hate daddy playing mom. That's not my king. That's exactly why. I cannot call somebody unironically like, daddy. Ah! No. No,
You
bro.
can't do it like troll. You know what? You
Oh, I
in
can
order
troll
to
with
do
it,
that-
yeah. But I feel...
Yeah.
What if the other person is actually into the kink? I feel bad.
Okay, if they actually get into the kink, I'll be like, yo, bro, step off.
Like I can be just like very hot and cold.
This
Be
is
like,
where we set
Hey,
boundaries,
daddy, and
bitch.
they'll be like,
oh yeah, I'll be like, okay, never mind, sorry, dude. I was just, I kind of, sorry, I'm a VTuber, so it's for content, so don't get too into it, okay?
Oh my lord. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me find.
What?
Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, how about this one? This one's a little bit like it's like a notepad one. It's kind of long.
Let me see. Sorry, I tried it, but couldn't make it any shorter. It's alright. You don't have to worry about that. Sometimes it's... We give better advice the more context we have. In my opinion. Alright.
Okay, this one is by COD4X. Says,
Oh, well.
I tried to make this shorter for Twitter. Okay. Well, same as birthday. If there's nothing to celebrate, then I can't do anything about it. I don't know what the context for this is. As for the question, how can you contact or get noticed by someone? I want to send her flowers.
Oh.
She sang Amazing Grace and my heart wasn't ready for it. Aww.
That's cute.
Well, you just got noticed. Okay, next question.
But you didn't even read the other part.
Oh. Fucking take responsibility, ahem. I also perfected a pineapple sauce hot dog recipe for this anonymous person, but I don't know if food is a proper gift since she loves to buy a lot of fancy things. Oh my god, I'm such a mess. Any advice? Just send it to her.
Good
Let's
advice.
tag Reimu Endou or something.
I would say send a soup, nakasupa. You're 100%
Oh my
gonna
god! Wow, you are demanding.
You're 100% gonna be noticed that way, I promise you.
Yo, Reimu bold. See, I told you Reimu is more aggressive than I am. That's hot.
No, I do things and then I cry by myself in the other room like, what the
It's okay. You're like a glass cannon.
You attack
I
very
am.
strong, but you also die very quickly.
I am a glass cannon. That's the best description I've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Reimu kind of impolite. I think I
Here
won't.
you go. This is more impolite.
Alright.
Okay, next question.
Oh shit, Anna! Okay, let me check. Let me check another question. I'm reading. Oh, I want to read this one. This one's kinda Alright.
Ooh, there's some people are posting like food too. This looks so good. Oh my god!
Are they posting food? Wait,
There's like a
link me.
cookie.
Oh, I love a girl that can bake. Okay, I chose this one. Oh my god, it's so small. Alright. Charlie, thank you so much for your question. Me and my boyfriend have been going out for like 3 years, but we don't really hold hands. I know I want to hold hands with him, but he always makes excuses and I don't know what to do. Any tips to holding hands?
What? Wait. We go out 3 years, but we don't hold. Wait, he doesn't want to hold hands? Well, maybe you can compromise. Maybe like I'm gonna be honest. I also don't like holding hands, but like if my significant other wanted to, I would do it sometimes. Yeah. So like it's kind of weird that he isn't compromising to do it sometimes. But if he's really that adamant, maybe you can like link arms or something. Because I like linking arms a lot better.
Me too.
So maybe he'll like that.
Because your hands don't get sweaty that way, right?
Yeah, maybe he might be self-conscious about like sweaty hands. You never know. That could be a thing.
I'm gonna say something that my mom told me once. It's pretty damn stupid, but have you told him that you want to hold hands?
True.
Sometimes if you want something, you gotta ask for it. Please,
That is so true,
let's
though.
stop romanticizing relationships when you think the other person will do things by reading your mind. That doesn't happen. If you want something, you ask for it. Now, how will you ask him? That's a different question. But if you ask for something and the other person already knows and doesn't do it, well, that's a different story. But
That is true, yeah.
me and Nina are the kind of person that we don't really like holding hands in public.
No,
Why do
I
you
just
sound
don't
like we're a
holding
couple,
hands in general. Oh, we are a couple.
Yeah, for sure. So we don't really like holding hands in public, but like Anna said, if my partner would ask me, like if my partner would be the kind of person that likes more PDA, like I'm really bad at PDA. I don't like PDA.
I don't mind PDA if it's like linking arms. I do that with besties too.
No, I meant like kisses and like holding hands, like kissing in public and shit like that.
I don't mind a peck, not like makeup, like that's
Yeah.
weird,
I'm
but,
talking
like,
about the
Oh, like a French kiss?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I wouldn't be able to do that in public. But if my partner ever tells me that they want more PDA than what I'm giving, I would compromise and do it. It's quite simple. Now,
Yeah.
I would say just tell them, and don't expect.
Wait.
What?
Oh shit, I don't think this is about holding hands.
Really?
Because it's like a person who's super chatted. I don't think this is about holding hands.
Really? They talking about sex?
Oh, I think so.
I actually thought it was about holding. I was like, that's a little weird. Like, I mean,
Why would you ask about holding hands? Why won't you tell me, like, why would my boyfriend just... He hasn't broken my back just yet. Oh.
that's even more confusing.
Oh,
Wait,
shit.
I actually thought. Well, I don't know anymore. They could be talking about holding hands, but now I'm
Wait,
like.
who said that? Who was the person that said they were not talking about holding hands?
it was a super chatter by Wise Muffin 1917. They were like, I don't think this is about holding hands, and I was like, oh wait, what?
Really?
I don't know. It could be a metaphor. Okay, but either way, same advice. Like, talk about it with him, ask him, and like, make it a conversation. Especially if you've been with him for 3 years, you should feel safe enough to like.
You haven't had sex in 3 years?
Girl, that's possible.
I knew you were gonna.
Girl, that is possible. Okay.
Jeez, that is possible. Okay, jeez.
I would say I'm really bad at communicating. Like, I'm really bad at communicating. I will always try something in like a really like, how do I say, suave. Like, I would try to be suave.
What's suave?
Like, you don't know the word suave? They use the Spanish word in English too.
I don't know what that means. No.
Like, how do I explain it? Like, subtly. Like, I try to be subtle about something. And if they don't get it, that's when I sit them down and talk with them. Cause I'm kind of scared of communicating, but like mostly everything in life. Yeah, smooth, like subtle about something. If I want to have something, I'll be subtle about it. But there's so many people out there that are dumb. All right, they are so dumb, and they don't get subtle things. All right.
Yeah, that's true. They're very dense, so you might just have to like be very straightforward. Be like,
So if that doesn't work with you,
have sex with me, bitch.
yeah. Actually, like if they don't really get the subtleness of your actions, then I'm so sorry. You gotta sit them down and have the talk with them, man.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's like you're gonna have to learn to do that anyways, especially if you are in a committed relationship. So.
Yeah, I'd be like, "Bésame, Rodrigo."
Yeah, I'd be like, "Oh, see."
See?
sit them down and just tell me, "Bésame, mamon."
Well, basez-moi is like fuck me, right, in French. So that sounds very similar to like, right? I know basez-moi.
Embrassez-moi.
Maka actually understood that. See, French Canadian. Here we go.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
Oui.
What was that pig noise, man?
I don't know how to speak French.
the pig noise. Please no.
If you don't know how to speak a language, just make animal noises, okay, guys? Best way to tell someone that you're interested. Like, moo.
But yeah, bro, if you want to hold hands with them, ask them. If you want to have sex with them, ask them. It's so weird, but like sometimes you gotta do it, man. Sometimes people are just
True.
certain things like a lot of you probably think like that's so weird. Like you shouldn't be having to ask that sort of thing. There's some people out there that are dumb, guys. Trust me.
I think it's also good practice to like ask, because that means that, like, you know, if you expect them to just know, that's also on you too. You shouldn't be putting expectations on other people.
Oh
you know?
yeah, that's
then,
it.
Then half of that is not like half of that is your fault too. You need to be able to learn how to communicate. That is very important in any sort of relationship.
Yeah.
So if you don't know how to communicate, that's on you too.
Yeah. I learned that well, I'm not gonna say the bad way, but I've been learning that quite a lot recently. Something that you'll have to develop one day or another at some point in your life.
Yeah.
You cannot expect somebody to know what you want all the time and act upon it. Life is not that simple. Holy shit.
Yeah. Guys, you gotta start paying for these good
Yeah, bro,
advice
pay
here.
me, man.
This is some from good therapy.
My girlfriend is watching this with me and she agrees with a lot of the advice you've given. Also, I'm the one cooking in the relationship. She loves rice. That's a really good sign.
There we go.
That is a really fucking good sign. It's a keeper. Your girlfriend likes rice, keeper.
True.
I'm like trying to scroll.
Let's see. Okay.
Oh my
Oh, you found
god.
one?
This girl just gave us a huge tea. Why am I like this?
Okay, let's read
This
it. I
one-
love tea. Having tea right now.
My reaction. Serve tea. Serve the tea. All right, girly. We're gonna feature your tea. Wait, I haven't saved the screenshot. Okay. Tea. The tea has been served. You wanna read this one?
Okay. This one is by B-Mook. Love experts, please help me. What if you have two close friends that are dating now? Accidentally, you go shopping alone and see the guy friend was holding another girl's hand on Valentine's Day. You remember the girlfriend said this guy have some work to do, so they will go celebrate later. Now I lay my cards on the table. He promised me not to do it again, but I felt guilty now. I'm struggling. Please help me. Ooh, okay.
Tell your friend.
Wait. Okay, let's like lay this out. So this person, B-Mook, is friends with two people. One
Yeah.
of them is a guy and the other is a girl.
They're both dating and they're
dating.
their friend.
Okay. So the guy like held another girl's hand?
So the dude was holding another girl's hand in Valentine's Day,
Mm-hmm.
and the actual girlfriend, their friend, said that both of them were gonna celebrate Valentine's later because he was busy, but he was just holding another girl's hand while
I
being
see.
busy.
Go up to him, punch him in the nuts, call your girlfriend and be like, dump him.
Yeah.
There you go.
I would say
Mm-hmm.
your girl deserves the truth. All right,
If you love your friend,
tell them the
your
truth.
girlfriend, tell her the truth. And you would be actually a really good friend for the guy too, since you said that you were friends with him, because now he knows that if he does shit like that, you not only lose your friends, but you lose your girlfriend too. You can't keep everyone in your life if you're an asshole.
Exactly. And also, the dudes, I'm gonna call him an asshole, alright? The asshole, like, his consequences and his actions are not your responsibility.
Mhm.
Like, I bet if the dude is, like, really, really emotionally mature, he's gonna, like, this would have never happened if you didn't tell her. Like, bitch, this would have never happened if you hadn't cheated, bitch ass. So, tell your girlfriend, your girlie, your best friend, whatever. And then what happens after is not your responsibility. That's their job to deal with. I would say it. I would
Just
tell
make
her.
sure it's not his sister or something.
Honestly, okay, if I were B-Mook, the first thing I would do is actually approach the guy, because she said
confront
that
him.
Yeah, because she said that she's also friends with him. Like and
Yeah.
they also said like, oh, I have 2 close friends, the guy and the girl. So
But, like,
I'm assuming you're very close to both of
Why
them,
would the
right?
guy promise B-Mog to like not do it again? That's not a conversation that both of them should be having. That's the dude and his girlfriend. What the fuck is that about?
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like, yeah, I would confront him, and if he told me he wouldn't do it again, I would actually push him to tell his girlfriend.
I would give him an ultimatum.
Yeah, I would be like, if you don't tell your girlfriend, I'm
will.
gonna tell her, because like that's like I don't wanna be that person to like know all this and uncomfortably like keep it in. That's not fair to you, because you know it's not your fault that you accidentally caught him in the action. It's on him to be a decent person. But like honestly, I would give him like a week to do it himself, and if he doesn't do it, I'm just gonna tell my friend. Because like if I am good friends with my other friend, I don't want to like put her through that. But I'm giving the guy a chance to like own up for what he does.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
giving
yeah,
him
yeah, yeah.
a window of opportunity to low-key kind of redeem himself, or at least take responsibility. And if he doesn't, I'm gonna be like, hey, look, I saw your boyfriend holding hands with another girl on Valentine's Day.
Would you tell your girlfriend, your friend, that you gave him an ultimatum, he didn't do it, so you're telling her? Would you give her that detail?
I don't think that's something that the girlfriend should be mad at me for, because like I'm trying to give him a chance, because I'm also friends with him, right?
Yeah.
So that's I think that makes a lot of sense, I was trying to, it would be best coming from him, and it would be a little bit more like redeeming. But if he doesn't choose to do that, then my second option is to directly let you know, because it's uncomfortable to know all this and not like
you shouldn't
communicate that with your friends.
You shouldn't have to put up with the stress and the responsibility of knowing something but not being able to say it. Like, that is not fair for you either.
Yeah. And if he blames it on you, then I guess he's not a good friend.
Yeah, he's stupid. And also, honestly, what I would do is, if he ends up owning up for his actions and telling her about it, I would still call him out later. Like, not in front of her, but just like as a friend. Like, listen, dude, I am so disappointed. Like, it's good that you went to her and told her, but like I wished it wouldn't, I always say it. I wish you would have done it without me pushing you to it. Like, give him that fact on the table and let it sink on his head. So
True.
he learned something. Like, I'm really glad that you did it, but it shouldn't have happened this way, bro. Like, be a better dude, be a better man, bro. Like, I would call my friend out that way.
Yeah, if you're a good friend, you will call your friends out. It's hard, and like sometimes it's difficult. But like that is the only way for you to grow with your friend.
Yeah.
If you really think of them as a friend, true friends really like call each other out. You know how many times fucking Millie called me out? Oh my god.
Petra has called me out so many times too.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I'm so sorry, Petra. I know she gives me so much advice, and I'm always the friend that like ignores it.
It's okay, we'll just keep giving it to you and being like, fucking Reimu, I swear to god, Reimu, fucking listen to us.
You already know how I am, but I do appreciate it. I just
We
always learned it that way.
It's the same for like everyone,
I love you.
I love you too, baby.
Okay. If the guy cheated, I think he and the girlfriend need to have the talk about why he cheated. Oh yeah, that's like not your responsibility. That's like the thing that they need to do.
Yeah, for real. I hope that helped you, Mo. That's a difficult situation. Thanks
Yeah.
for the tea, though. That's
Thank
interesting.
you. Thank you. Nice tea.
You worked out. What the fuck?
I drank the tea.
Oh, okay.
It was a delicious tea. I love it when people give me tea, man. Ooh.
Let's see.
If it's not about me, that is.
True.
Once a liar, always a liar. I've been recently slowly and painfully learning to give people a second chance.
I can't say once a liar, always a liar. There are people who redeem themselves.
Yeah.
It's just that if you're comfortable with,
It's up to you.
yeah.
Mhm.
It's
It's up-
okay if you don't give people a chance, but that doesn't mean that they're gonna be bad forever,
Yeah. It's quite unfair to not give the other person a chance for possible growth in the future. But also, you're not really forced to give them more of your time if you don't feel like it. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Trying to find one. Oh, okay. How about this one?
What?
This one's interesting. This one's like online dating sort of thing.
Woo boy! Alright. Let me put it up. Right. Okay. Wanna read it?
Okay, this one's by Gummy Bear. I spent my Valentine's Day this year eating chocolate and doing school work. School sucks. Discount chocolate yummy. I'm pretty shy at social interaction in real life. Are there any tips for online dating instead? I can handle it if I don't have to see their face directly. That's valid. You know, I understand that. I'm gonna be honest, I have never used a dating app.
Oh, me neither.
But it's probably easier to like get to know someone through text than face to face, because I kind of like that's how I made all of my friends. Like I met Millie through the internet too, and we talked a couple years before I met up with her. So it's kind of almost the same thing.
My besties are people that I met on the internet.
Yeah,
I can tell you.
I mean, like I would probably approach it the same way as like approaching like any other internet friend, you know, just like, hey, what do you like? I like Naruto. Oh.
I would honestly tell you, I'm so sorry. I know not everyone is like that, but I wouldn't really recommend dating apps because I feel everybody in dating apps are not really looking to date people. They're just looking to get laid.
I feel like it depends on the app. There's like certain apps. I heard from my in real life friends that like certain apps revolve more around like hookups, and then there are other ones that are more like, oh yeah, I'm looking for a relationship.
Well, I only know about the popular ones. Maybe there's like actual apps out there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Tinder is the one for like hookups.
Hookups.
Like most time.
I would say if you're into something, like try to get into the community of that something. It might be a hobby or something that you like, and just make friends that have the same shared interests. That's how Anna and I met, bro.
We're not like dating.
I met as a friend. That's how I made friends.
It's true. Yeah, you could even try like Discord, like fan servers, for example. And get into a community that you like. That is another way, you know, instead of like online dating, because then it takes the focus of like finding a romantic interest away, so then it's less pressure. Because on dating apps, the thing that has the most pressure is like when you like match with someone, you both kind of expect it's because you're looking for like a romance. But like if you're just putting yourself in a community, you don't really have that pressure, and that's kind of like easier to like make connections sometimes.
Yeah, you make friends and then whatever happens happens. There's really no pressure, the immediate pressure of like, okay, we're meeting with the romantic interests in our mind. Nah.
Yeah, because I personally can't use online dating because like I'll just kind of be like, oh my god, it's because this person's interested in me. I'll like low-key kind of freak out because I don't know them, you know?
Yeah, that is what I was telling Chad the other day about long distance relationships. Before that, I prefer meeting the person before confessing. Why? Like meeting face to face, like going to them or them going to me and actually seeing each other. Because you have like if you confess to them before you actually meet them, there's this horrible pressure, romantic pressure, like, oh my god, what am I gonna do when I get to the airport and they see me? But so if you see each other in the airport for the first time, it's better that you sound experienced. No man, I just read a lot of manga. So also everyone around me, my friends, are all in fucking long distance relationships, alright?
That's true. It's like more popular now.
Yeah. Bro, there was, I don't know if you know who I'm talking. I'm not gonna tell you their names. Also, it's not anyone in Nijisanji, alright? Chill. I'm pretty sure you know. I'm pretty sure you know them. Remember these two singers in the community that started dating long distance and then they ended up marrying, and then like that one
for me, that's a lot of people.
The thing is, I don't remember their names.
You don't remember their
No,
names?
wait. I actually don't.
Doesn't help. I literally. How does that remind me of anyone?
No, there were. I mean, I don't remember the names. They weren't my friends, but they were really popular in the community.
Like Reimu just like literally didn't type anything.
I just remember the countries.
You remember where they're from, but you don't remember their name or
no,
what they look like.
weren't my friends. I would just look at their love story from afar, and I'd be like, oh, they're so cute.
Oh, I have no idea who you're talking about, but okay.
Oh my god, I think his name. Maybe. I don't remember, man.
Well, I didn't know a lot of people in the community. Sorry, I was like a loner.
I mean, they weren't my friends either, but. Oh, well, anyways. Why was it? Why are we talking about them?
Their story. I don't.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I just look at people's long distance relationship around me, and I kind of just get ideas from it.
That's true. You can learn from other people too.
They ended up like marrying and actually like living together.
Aw, that's so sweet.
They're like my reminder that long distance relationship actually work. I'm like,
I'm sure it does. Look at PewDiePie and Marcia.
Yeah, Marcia, exactly.
Right?
I love them so much.
I remember I don't really follow PewDiePie now, but when he first started, I did, and I remember him announcing his girlfriend Marcia.
Yeah.
And they were like for a couple of years or something. They were like long distance.
Long distance.
Too. Yeah. And now they have a baby.
I know.
I know, it's one of the sweetest things ever. Like seriously, I think like they're trying really hard to like balance online and offline life. I think they're doing a great job. Well, from what I can see.
Can't believe PewDiePie's pregnant. I know, right? I'm so proud of him.
I'm so proud of him. I actually like PewDiePie, like,
I grew up with him.
Yeah, I grew up with him too. Like, even though I don't like watch his videos anymore in like the past couple years,
I still watch him.
I'm so happy for him.
We were still in chat the other day because you watched him grow as well. I don't remember. I mean, I don't know if you remember, but I don't know if you know the story of them actually meeting. Apparently, Marcia's friend sent her a video of PewDiePie, and he was like, "Look at this stupid bitch," and she was like, "Oh, he kind of cute," and that's how they met.
Oh, is that how they met?
Yeah. The friend was making fun of PewDiePie, and then Marcia was like, "He's funny and he's cute," and they ended up dating.
Aww.
I know. That's so adorable.
Honestly, that is so beautiful. I love their love story so much, I really wish them all the best.
Me too.
I can't believe he's gonna be a dad! Oh my god, I can't!
And the way that he said it, like, I think I'm ready. I think I will be an amazing dad. And I'm like, you will. I was literally looking at the videos like, you will.
I remember him, like, singing, like making or singing something for Marcia with a guitar. He has always been like head over heels over Marcia. It's so apparent.
So beautiful.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. And Marcia too. Like Marcia,
so
has
sweet.
done a lot for him too. You can tell.
I want them to have happiness forever, man.
Me too. I am so happy for them.
And I don't know if you watched the wedding video.
I did. The only times I've kept up with PewDiePie is like recently with the baby and then the wedding. Yeah, that was beautiful. I've never been so genuinely happy for someone I don't know.
I know. My chat was like, "You're being a little bit too parasocial with Felix," and I was like,
"No, I'm parasocial with Felix." Like,
Me too.
I grew up with him, and I saw I was there when they first dated. I was like, "Oh my god, so cute!"
Yeah, and then their boyfriend and girlfriend videos. I was like,
the way that he introduced her to his chat when he was younger was like, "This is my girlfriend, Marcia." That's so cute. I can't.
So cute.
I was literally there. Like I watched it the day it was uploaded. And I was like, "Oh my god, this is so cute. I cannot believe he's here now." I'm so happy for them.
Oh man, it's been nice. It's been a nice journey.
I know. I can't wait until their baby is born. I'll legit tweet about it. I'll be like, "This is a baby
I'm
of the Amnesia player
the Amnesia
that I used to watch every day."
Bro, I still watch him every day. It's kind of crazy. I mean, not every day, but I still keep up with him and his videos. Oh
Maybe I
man,
should keep up with him a little bit.
he's still fucking
No.
funny.
Yeah, he's funny, yeah. It's just, you know... I'm older now, so I'm not really on the internet as much.
Yeah, but yeah, he grew up as well. He's not the usual horror dude that screams every time anymore.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
That was a good arc, though.
Oh. I remember watching every of his amnesia videos, bro. Every single one of them. Anyways, moving on. I'm so sorry. What was
guys.
did we ever answer this question?
Which one?
Oh, the social and real interaction. Yeah, I would say just join a
Yeah, we did.
community. Yeah, we did. And just make friends. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, give me a second. Akaros, thank you so much for the super chat. That's smart because long distance relationships can easily get stuck in the honeymoon stage because you rarely see each other face to face. The relationship can't grow that way. Well, what do you think about that? I'm gonna start. For me, that's not a bad thing. I mean, I try to be positive about it because some people are scared of a relationship getting boring because you see each other every day. So if you take it in the positive way, in long distance relationship, you kind of extend that time. You kind of extend the honeymoon phase because you don't get to see each other a lot. You kind of it depends on the way you see this aspect of the relationship. But at the same time, for me, long distance relationship is, how do I say it? It's a short-term solution to a long-term relationship, because long distance relationship cannot stay long distance forever. You gotta have a plan. I feel the main objective of long distance relationship should be to stop being long distance at whatever pace you want, but that has to be the goal, bro. For me, in my mind. What do you think about it?
I feel like, for the most part, yeah, most people will probably aim to like want to, you know, actually be together physically at some point. There are very rare cases where people are definitely okay with LDR.
Yeah.
Because, for example, if they're not like really physically intimate and they just kind of want the emotional thing and they're okay. Like if both parties are okay with like long distance, it could be like just like long distance. It's forever. It's very possible, but I think it is very rare.
Yeah, I think there's not a lot of people in this planet that are okay staying long distance for like forever.
Yeah.
There's other people that they struggle more and they set like a shorter timeline, and there's other people that don't really mind being in like long distance for like 3 years, 5 years before stopping the long distance. So it really depends on the other person.
Yeah, for the most part, like, you know, most people aim to like, you know, be together.
Yeah.
Side by side.
Yeah. But I feel if you are one of those people, the majority, that don't want to stay in long distance forever, it's okay if you stay for 1 month or for like 6 years. It's up to you. I feel you still need to have a plan, and for that you need to discuss it with the other person.
True. Communicate. Improvise.
Overcome. Adapt. Wait, I think that was the wrong order.
Yeah, I can never really get the order right. It's one of those three.
If you know that communication is important in normal relationships, communication is 3 times more important in long distance, because it's one of the only things that you have, guys.
That is so true.
All right. Did we check the other? We lost the tag. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Oh, okay. Thank you, chat.
Yeah, that one. Thanks, chat.
Twitter. Let me. Oh my god, I forgot that. I think I closed the tab with the tag. Where do I have?
I'm looking for one too.
Okay, I got it. Let me see. This is cute. This is really cute. This is a really cute question. I'm gonna let you choose.
Dog.
You have a dog.
Okay, how about this one? Let me crop their image out.
3 years
Okay.
to meet them for the first time and their smell is not your thing. See, this is exactly why I prefer meeting the person before, but okay.
What the fuck?
What if... Just buy them a perfume.
Happy birthday, babe!
Got deodorant.
I got you some soap. I got you a bath bomb.
And I got you a deodorant.
Also, there's this coupon. Just like, you know, smelling better. I actually thought about I had like a secret Santa with my in real life friends.
last year, and I actually thought about like doing like a bathtub set as a joke to somebody. Like, here you go. Here's like a mint, some Tic Tac,
No, that's
some
so
soap,
bad.
and here's like this is to file your crusty feet, dead skin. There you go. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas, happy birthday.
Before your girlfriend speaks, just give her a fresh mint in the morning. Mint time.
I thought about it, but I didn't do it.
I'm too shy to do that too.
I think it'll be so funny though.
Oh my god, that's so mean.
Just open. Merry Christmas, Stinky Winky.
I hope I'm never into that kind of situation.
Gee, you. Yeah, you.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You want to read this one?
Liam says, me and my boyfriend met in high school, and we were friends for around 3 years. Then the miracle happened, and we dated during a college time. Now we've been dating for 5 years. Oh my god, that's a long time.
That's so cute.
Yeah, and then I'm not doing anything during Valentine's Day. No dinner, no date. Only me watching VTubers. I thought it was more my fault because I focus on my job and spend more time on friends and on entertainment. And here's my question. Number 1. It's been bothering me a long time. Should I finish this relationship and go back to just being friends, or keep the relationship and let it be? And number 2, if you met someone like a soulmate, would you want to make it into a relationship or keep being friends? That is very difficult.
That is very difficult. Well,
how do you feel, man?
Yeah.
Like, are you not interested in them anymore? If you're not, then yeah. Like,
also, I do have a question. Why did you start thinking about breaking the relationship? Is it because of the Valentine's thing? Because if it's the Valentine's thing, same question goes to you. Did you tell him that you like celebrating Valentine's? Sometimes, okay, let me give you a tip that I recently learned, alright? Based on like different kinds of attachments. Sometimes when you want something from someone, instead of telling them, oh, you should do this, or why didn't you do that? People tend to remember something based on how you praised them about it. So instead of saying, oh, why didn't you give me chocolate for Valentine's? You'll be like, oh, I remember when you gave me chocolates for this. I loved it. They're gonna have a more positive approach with the action of them giving you chocolates instead of taking it as a task, as like a homework, right?
Okay.
Like, oh my god, my girlfriend is being annoying now. What? Like they're gonna have a negative vibe. So you gotta be like, oh, I really love Valentine's. Like, it would be so freaking amazing if like to go watch a movie, or like, I love chocolates, like something like that. And then they get the message in like a really positive way, instead of you being like, why didn't you give me chocolates? We didn't do anything for Valentine's. You don't care about me anymore? You know what I mean?
that is so true.
Yeah,
You really have to ask yourself this question. Like, did you communicate with them, and maybe
how did you do it as well?
How did you do it? Like, if you still like this person, I mean, if you yourself know that you're not really interested in them anymore, then I think you know what to do.
Yeah, it really depends in you, because I feel, and I'm telling you how I feel about it. That's why it's so important for you to look towards yourself, and what are your boundaries, what is the time limit that you give to your own life and stuff like that. How patient are you with certain things? But for me, I forgot what I was gonna say.
For me,
I tend to tell you guys that I'm really patient and whatnot, but if I end up falling for someone, I end up doubling my patience without. I know. Without,
I get it.
Without me
that's
noticing.
because you really like them, right?
Yeah. So, and I'm also the kind of person that takes. I know it doesn't look like it. I know that I look like a pussy, but Anna has already said it. I'm a little bit more aggressive in certain aspects. Like, if you tell me, like, if you meet someone that you really, really like, and if it's your soulmate, would you keep them as a friend or not? I would be like, I would jump in. I'm so sorry. I'm the kind of person that would take the chance.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it depends. A soulmate doesn't necessarily mean it's romantic. I know
it could be platonic as well.
Yeah, I've had I mean, I have a platonic soulmate. I think Millie is my soulmate.
Yeah.
But like, I don't like her like romantically. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, but if you do like somebody romantically, and if it's
And they're
your
my
not a platonic
soulmate?
soulmate, they're asking like,
Yeah,
would you
I
keep
will
him a
be
friend
like,
or not?
Bro, we're perfect for each
Yeah.
other.
I would. It really depends on what you would do. Me personally, I would take the chance with, knowing the consequence might be. If we break up, we're not gonna have the same friendship as before. We can have a friendship after, but it's definitely not gonna be as if the relationship never happened. That's something that you need to remember. Have that into your mind.
Yeah.
But also don't let that bother you and always be in your mind. Like, don't get into a relationship with the thought of like, what if we break up? What's gonna happen? Like, don't be negative about it. Just always be
go with
positive.
the
Exactly.
flow.
Always be positive. Let life happens. Because if you're always thinking about the next step and what to do and what I'm
not
gonna do
living
if
in the
things
moment.
what would I do if things don't end up being good? Well, you're not enjoying the present. And if
First
you
of all,
don't enjoy
if
the present,
things
you're not gonna have a
do-
future.
If things do end up being bad, you're gonna be okay. Okay.
I mean, yeah.
you are. That's
You're
that's
gonna-
kind of like the.
You're gonna cry for a long time, but you're gonna be okay.
Yeah, you will be okay.
Um,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, if I
a-
had a soulmate, I'd be like, oh my god, like legit, I would just be like, hey, I think we're honestly just perfect for each other. Just want to like date. I probably would just do that.
Yeah. Oh man,
Oh shit, you caught me.
I did. I was looking for you. I was literally waiting for a reaction. I was just looking at your OBS. Never plan for the future. No. Listen, don't take my words that far. All right. It's always good to have a plan, but for me, it's just have it at the back of your mind. You know what I mean? Don't let that plan force you to take decisions every single day. It sounds weird. It's just balance, bro. You cannot go into a relationship expecting nothing, okay? It's impossible. I think
true.
nobody, I mean, there are people that do that, but for the vast majority, I think they don't go into a relationship without expecting anything. But also enjoy it. A relationship is, I mean, I wouldn't know because I haven't had a lot of them, but relationships, if with the right person, they're really fucking nice. So enjoy the present, enjoy it. And just let life happen, and when something bad or something they have to plan on happens, then sit down with them and plan in the moment, I guess. I don't know, maybe I'm just too
No, I
focused on
think
the
that's
present.
right. You gotta like live in the moment. There's no point
Yeah.
living in the past and for the like in the future. Like if your head is always in the future, then like you're not enjoying the moment.
Yeah.
Right? And you're missing out.
Yeah.
So that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, Marshall, look how Marshall messaged long distance relationships can work out. My LDR turned into marriage. Bro, I love hearing those kind of stories. They make me so soft. I'm so happy
Marshall,
for
why
you.
are you here?
Can I meet you and your wife? Or your husband? I don't know. That's so cute.
Marshall, please tell me where I can find my soulmate. Where are they?
He's sitting
Am I
next
blind?
to you and you just haven't noticed yet.
Oh my god, is that my soulmate? Why does it sound like an old grandma? Right here. Yeah.
Oh man. And also just remember, guys, no matter how happy you are in the relationship, no matter how much you're enjoying it, don't romanticize it that much. It's okay to have arguments, it's okay to have rough patches, alright? That's normal. Every relationship, even the really long-lasting ones, have that. So don't freak out, okay? Just
That's
is that
true,
alright?
yeah.
Oh, I thought you were having like a I don't know, like a trip somewhere in your mind, like
No, I'm reading the chat.
yeah.
No, it's like, you know, love is not always good, like gonna be fun and happy.
Yeah.
You know, love is actually very sad. Too. It is.
I mean, the thing is, it hurts and it gets hard sometimes because you love that person. You invested so much into another person. So obviously you're gonna care. Both positively and negatively. But I try to be I've been learning recently to be more positive about certain things. And instead of focusing too much on the argument, it's like, oh, this is affecting me because I actually fucking care about this person. I love him or her. So that's a good sign. If it didn't affect me, listen, not caring is the opposite of love. It's actually not hate. So that would scare me more if I wouldn't care about the other person. If nothing negative happening to them wouldn't affect me.
If you don't care about someone, then you probably don't even like them to begin with. So.
Yeah. The opposite of love is not hate, guys. It's not caring
Should have
at
asked
all.
that hot dog guy out. Fuck.
Is it still going to the hot dog place? Do you still have a chance?
This was like almost half a year ago or something.
I don't know, maybe he still likes hot dogs.
I do, but it doesn't taste as good when he's not making it.
Do not say that, Bill. You know I'm such a stupid bitch with this sort of lines, bro. Do not play with my heart like
Cook
that.
the hot dog the right way.
No! I'm so romantic bitch, man.
He grilled it. Is he still there? I don't know. I haven't been back in a while, but
You should go check it out.
last
See if it's
time,
still there.
it's fucking cold as fuck. I don't love him that much. Holy shit. My
But you
god,
love
it's
hot dogs
fucking
that
cold.
much. I would go out to get a hot dog.
I'm like freezing. I'm like, you remember last summer? That was me. It's cold. Plus, I don't think they sell hot dogs in the winter. I think. I
Oh
don't know.
man, I would sell hot dogs in the winter.
Girl, it is cold here. Just saying.
All right, let me see the question that you sent.
This one, okay, I only sent the question, but this is the context they wrote. Okay, this is by The Bomb is Here. Okay, despite having fallen down the VTuber rabbit hole, I have a hard time connecting with other fans due to my absolute lack of knowledge of anime, manga, video games, and really any weeb/otaku related activities. So this is the question. Is it advisable for me to pursue a relationship with someone who I don't share these similar experiences with? I would hate for them to get frustrated if I don't understand the references they make or share the same excitement for upcoming games and series. Okay. This is really cool because this isn't really just like about relationships.
It's about friendships. Any kind of
Yeah.
human interaction falls into this.
First of all, there's so many friends that I'm friends with that I absolutely do not share any
Nothing.
interest in. Like,
I was gonna
nothing.
say.
Okay, like actually, I've had like literally I've had like friends who like show me their Spotify list. I don't know any of those songs, and when I listen to it, they're like, "Oh, it doesn't really seem like we're very interested." I'm like, "No, I'm interested. I'm just like, you know, I'm not familiar with it, so I can't really sing along or anything. But it's good. It's definitely okay to like, you know, pursue friendships or relationships with, like, you know, like with people you might not like share a lot of interests in, because they might actually just be interested in like, you know, what you're interested in for the sake of like, because it's different. It's very possible. I actually prefer that.
Me too.
I don't want to
was
talk
gonna
about
say,
Naruto with all my friends. Holy shit! Oh
I
my
was
God.
gonna say the people. I mean, I've only dated once, and it was like a fucking long time ago before I got murdered in the pond.
What? Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you from my perspective, I find it. I mean, it really depends on, you know, the person, but for me, it's way more fun if the other person is different. Like, I'm not saying that completely different because we had to like talk to each other because we had a certain small interest. That's why we met or something like that. But
Yeah.
I told you guys, I've tweeted about this, but nerds are fucking hot. Why? Because I sit down and I let them talk and nerd out about whatever the fuck they like. And that is so fucking attractive for me. I love when they rant about something that they love and they like, and I have no fucking clue what it is about, but they teach me. Like, I just fall in love, man. I'm just like...
That's true. Like, you know, if you're like Reimu and you like learning about things you don't really know or have an interest in, yeah, like go for it. There are people who are the opposite and they can really only
they
like,
get turned off
make
because of
bonds
that.
with like people that share interests with them. So like it sounds like you're open to like anything through this context. So I mean, like, yeah, always like branch out and like even if they don't know what you're talking about, you can always explain it to them. Like so many people don't know what umineko is, and I go out of my way to be like,
Let's
okay,
go. Yeah, we're gonna
let me show you. Okay, this is volume 1. Okay,
Literally me,
this is volume 2.
literally me
This is
too.
the opening and the endings. Okay, so the summary of the first chapter is this. If you want to go for the second chapter, it's about 8 hours long. You know, I think. And some people actually are interested. At least
they end up liking
are really
it.
good at pretending. So
Yeah. And also, I don't know. I'm not even talking about like relationships anymore. A couple of friends of mine have been like nerding out about something, and they teach me about a series, and then I actually end up like in the rabbit hole of that series. I actually end up like discovering something that I like, and that is so fun because thanks to them, you get to learn new things.
Chat, this is the best example. I didn't like Pokemon, and I didn't know anything about Pokemon. But you guys taught me Pokemon, and all my friends taught me Pokemon, and now I love Pokemon. It's totally possible, and it's actually more fun. So yeah.
I ended up making... What are you gonna say?
Don't think that like everybody will only, want to be friends with you or something because you share the exact same interests. That's not very
Let me tell you guys
possible.
that my uni friend was actually a normie before she met me.
Your Uno friend?
My uni friend, my university friend, the one that comes
to
to visit me.
Friend.
No, the one that comes to visit me every time. She was a fucking normie. And then because we are complete opposites. Like, girl, I'm the one that's like afraid of like saying hi to a guy. She's the one that like says like, I had dick 3 times today.
Oh my god.
And I'm like,
holy shit.
Like, she's that kind of girl, and she's like really, really confident about that. Like,
that's good on her.
Yeah, I'm like, and we literally are complete opposites, but she is one of the best friends that I've actually had in my life. Because we learned from each other, and then she's taught me about a lot of different things. But I've taught her about anime.
So this is what a penis looks like. Oh yeah, this is what Naruto looks like.
Literally.
That's so interesting.
She was the one that taught me, not in the practical sense, but more about the theory of like the cup.
The cup?
Yeah, the menstrual cup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She was like, okay, so this is how you put it. Like, she didn't actually show me, but like the theory.
God.
I was like, oh, well, do you know about the Luge Lamperoux? It was literally like that, bro.
She's interested? That's so cute.
Yeah, she ended up being a weeb. She ended up watching Naruto, like the whole fucking series from Naruto to
What
Naruto
the
Shippuden.
fuck? That's a base friend, not gonna
Hell
lie.
yeah! I love her so much. Yeah. It happens, dude. Maybe you'll meet a person that is not like that, but it's alright. There's so many people out there. You're gonna find someone like us someday.
Like us.
Yeah, don't worry, you'll find someone like us very soon.
Yeah, bro.
And we believe. We believe.
Yeah. Anyways, was that too selfish?
No, I think that like makes a lot of sense. If you want to make friends, I promise you will. Once upon a time, I wanted to make friends.
Oh,
And after a couple of years of waiting,
it
I
happened.
actually got my friends. So, don't worry.
You guys are hard to beat. True.
Oh, true. Thanks. Thanks, bestie.
But you're gonna find it. Trust me. Let me see.
Let's
I'm reading.
see.
Oh wait, I found the chocolate, like the 4-year crush and the friend chocolate tweet. That's so sweet. Oh no.
That's nice too.
I confessed 3 times and got rejected 6 times.
Oh yeah, we can do that one too.
How does that even work? Let me do yours first. Okay,
Why did somebody send a photo of their sandwich? What the fuck do you guys think this is?
I want to look at their sandwich, but I love food.
I know,
Right.
but like, that's funny. That's not even a question.
Look at my sandwich, bitches. Okay, let me read this one. Alright, Ray. Ray with a double I. My girlfriend and I spent Valentine's watching movies, play video games, just basically have a quality time together. And it was one of the best highlights of my life. We're not that
Of your life? Okay. That's
Shut
cute.
the fuck up.
Life?
Were you like 10?
Maybe. What? It's about the time spending with the person, not
I know,
what you
but
do
like
with
your
it.
life? Okay.
We're not that long in the relationship yet, but it's been going well so far. We live a bit far from each other, and we are both busy students, so we really cherish the times when we are together. And Alouette, but I'm planning a surprise visit when I'm free from my busy schedule, and I want to ask if you guys can help me with what to do for the surprise.
Oh shit, they Oshi me too. I love you.
Swear to God.
You knew I was gonna say that. Okay, let's be real. That's so cute of your life though. How old are you?
They haven't. It's quite a new relationship from what I get.
That's so cute. What can you do as a surprise? Okay, definitely food. Okay, food is important. Like, I don't know what they like to eat, but you should definitely like take them out to like a place. Like, if they're very open to like food in general, I think you should introduce them to like one of your favorite restaurants, since they might not know the area. Or if you're visiting them, maybe you can like search for like, you know, a restaurant that maybe they like. For example, if they like seafood, maybe you can take them to like a seafood restaurant. Yeah.
I would say. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, personally, for me, I would probably bring a present. You know.
Yeah, I was gonna say a little present. It doesn't. I told you. I mean, I don't know your girlfriend. I feel like you are the only person that knows your girlfriend the most. Like, if I were the girlfriend, I told you guys that I really like jewelry. Not expensive jewelry. Like, have you seen those like really shiny rings that are for like $1?
Okay, but like, why would you buy jewelry if they're not expensive? Because that's an investment.
But yeah, but it's $1 investment.
No, like if you buy jewelry, you buy the really expensive one so that if you need money, you can sell it again. Like, you know,
well,
market value.
They said he's not that far into the relationship, so you don't want to overinvest, all right? You don't want to buy them an emerald ring.
Like, in general.
Just buy something that's cute that she likes. Like in my case, I like jewelry, and there's so many pretty jewelry out there that's like $1, and I would be really fucking happy with it. Like, it doesn't have to be a diamond one. Honestly, I would be happy for that too, because I love sweets. All right, like, it doesn't even have to be jewelry. Like, if your girlfriend likes me, wait, that sounded weird. If your girlfriend like me,
your girlfriend likes me, yeah, don't get her anything.
I was gonna say, if your girlfriend likes sweets like me, for example, just buy her like a small bag, and then you kind of decorate the bag with like a small, like a lace or something, and then you give her that bag of candy. Like, it doesn't have to be something big. It has to be like, remember you guys when I got really happy because Rosie Me gifted me in Japan, like, she won this little plushie from a machine.
Aww,
that was
what was it?
It was My Melody from Sanrio, and My Melody is my favorite.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
It's my favorite character, but I got really happy, not because of the present itself, but because of the fact that she remembered that my favorite character was My Melody, and she was like, "Oh, I won this, and then I thought about you, and I saved it to like give it to you later." And I was like, like, it doesn't have to be something big, but that shows her that you remembered something that she likes a lot.
And something meaningful. Or if you don't really know, practical.
Exactly, yeah.
Like a cup. A cup is always nice, honestly. Like,
Cups are
if
so
I
cute.
get like gifted a mug, I'll use it every day.
You know what I really want lately? I want a really cute tea filter. No, those things that you know that she could use every day.
Tea filter?
Yeah. Remember that you recently learned that there's something called tea filters? They put you.
I didn't know there was one that looked like that. You know, like a.
Oh, the normal. Yeah.
Yeah, I always use like the one where you just put in the cup.
What do you mean?
It's like the one
you put in the
that's
cup. You put those in the cup too.
No, I mean like the ones that just like you sit it on the cup. You know, like the one that looks like a bowl. That sort of.
I think I haven't seen those.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say something like that, like a little mug or something, and then you both go to a restaurant or something. Maybe it's because I love food, bro.
Yeah, I mean like. Yeah, again, like, you know your girlfriend more than us, so maybe take her out somewhere. Definitely, I think taking her out would be a nice idea.
Yeah.
You know, get some sun since you're always on the internet.
Touch grass.
And yeah, just something like meaningful. I'm sure like she'll just appreciate you being there and seeing her anyways. And if you just bring her a gift, it'll be like a nice reminder of like your time together when you're away from her. So that's why I say the gift.
Oh.
You got this, Ray. I believe in you. Let's
So
raise the bar
cute.
so that you can have even better highlights in your life. I believe.
Stop indirectly laughing at him, bro. You know, I will
like to
laugh
tease
at you,
my
Oshimi, instead. My love language is spending time together, alright? I
love
understand
language
you. Is it like...
is teasing.
Wait, that's not even a love language. Have you done the test?
I think so.
What's your love language? I actually want to know.
Making
Mine
fun of
is
someone.
quality time.
Oh yeah, mine's quality time. Making fun of someone. What is quality time? Banter.
Shut the fuck up.
You need to be present to banter. I'm not gonna banter while you're away.
I do bond with people by bantering, yes.
See?
Stop.
I'm not making up love languages. Why? Love languages is only defined in 5 languages? BS. BS, guys. BS.
Let's see. Oh. There's some pretty funny ones out there. Oh wait, I found the rock climbing one.
Actually, I did take the love language. It was quality time, and then it was like, surprisingly, like, the next one was physical, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Like, very subtle ones. Not like, I don't want to make out with someone every fucking day. Like, oh yeah, here, let's go, baby. It's more like subtle, like, you know, a hug, or like linking arms. I love linking arms. Oh my god.
Me too. I love linking arms.
I actually don't like physical touch too much, but like linking arms, it feels good. You know?
I like physical touch, but only when it's like private physical touch. Like
intimate physical touch, or you mean
no, once you get into the apartment, it's just like the two of us. I'm a little bit more towards the physical touch. But if it's outside, if we were hanging with friends, for example, I'm not gonna I feel I will make my partner really self-conscious. Like if we're out hanging with friends, I won't hold hands with them. If they ask me, I will, but I naturally won't hold hands with them. If we're hanging out with people.
Would you say you're like, do you know the spooning thingy? What's it called?
I am the small spoon, but I love jetpacking.
Jetpacking?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cute term.
I love it.
Actually, I like to like jetpack too.
It's so cute, isn't it?
Because when someone hugs me, I get like kind of hot. So like I like to be on the one on the outside.
I get horny.
It gets too warm. I'm like, okay, I like it, but it's like, okay, can we like stop?
Do not spoon me. Do not spoon me. I get horny.
Oh, okay. I like how you're like, don't spoon me, I get horny, and I'm like, don't spoon me, it's too hot.
So let me do the jetpacking instead. That way, nothing yabai will happen.
It's like, I'll just be naked so then I can't be hot.
open the windows and the doors and you just spoon.
Imagine you were like fully dressed and spooning me, and in order for me not to overheat, I just don't wear anything.
I'm just gonna be naked. I'm just gonna take my dress off. You're ready, and Aloe. We're gonna spoon now.
Okay, ready.
It's so fucking funny. I love spooning, guys.
Fucking lonely.
I spoon with my friend, but I'm the one that has to jetpack because I don't want to have, you know.
Yeah, I jetpack too, but you know, I don't like, you know, when I do it with my friend, we're not lying down. It's like we're sitting up. So like whenever I watch Netflix, like I just go behind them.
Oh, can I actually like being the little spoon when sitting. Can I be your little spoon?
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah,
Because I like sitting behind people, so that if I don't like pay attention and watch Netflix, they can't see that I'm drifting off. So like I've done that with my friends before. We'll watch something, I'll be so tired because they like to sleep at like 6 a.m. I'll just be like, like, oh my god, did you see that? I'm like, Oh my god.
Big spoon me. I actually love being a little spoon when I'm sitting down.
Okay, I'll spoon you when we meet.
Alright.
And watch Netflix.
Okay. I'm looking for a question. Okay, let me see. This is like a threat.
Physical touch doko.
Oh, well, I think my second love language was like art acts of service.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like, was that like you giving service or other people?
No, I mean both. I do things for the other person and the other person does it to me. For example, I don't ask them to cook for me, but they cook without me telling them. And then they just like, I don't know, I bought you a fucking ice cream without me asking them to buy me ice cream.
Aw, yeah.
And I'm like,
nice too.
like it might be a fucking $2 ice cream, but the fact that they bought it without me asking, I'll be like, like I love them, I want to marry them, kind of like that.
That's really sweet. Yeah, like it's nice to not expect anything and people do it for you. That's always nice.
Don't get too accustomed to it, alright, guys? If you want something, ask.
True. Yeah, that is very true. You want ice cream? Just ask. Be like, can you get me ice cream? And if they do it, that's like
that's good too.
Really good.
Yo, Julieta's like, Reimu one time saying she'd love someone making her a sandwich. Yeah! Like, I was telling chat that when you stream, I usually stream right during lunchtime. So I don't really have a lot of time to make lunch. So if I had a partner, I would be so fucking in love if they knew that I'll be streaming. And then once I come out, they like, I made lunch. Like, and I'm like,
perfect for each other. Because sometimes during hand cam, I would make, like, we streamed like about the same time, right? So sometimes I'll like make something, and when my roommate was living with me after the stream, I would just give her the lunch that I made on stream. I'm like,
I would honestly fall in love so damn hard. Like, if it doesn't have to be something fancy, like, oh, I made sandwiches, and I'm like, my heart. I'm so easy. Sometimes I wonder if I'm too easy, man. But like, come on.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that's being easy. I think it's just like those are very nice things to get.
Like, come on, bro.
I don't think that happens often. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, they thought about you and they made you a sandwich. You know how many people do that? Not a lot.
Not a lot, I think.
Okay, I picked this one.
Okay. Dang Dang says, we weren't together on Valentine's Day as my boyfriend was busy with work. A bit sad, but I had a great time with a group of friends. We went out for food and shopping for clothes, arguably the happiest time we've had in a while. This is my question. My boyfriend and I are in a long-distance relationship. We are colleagues and it takes at least 10 hours by plane. We have been in love for almost a year. We met for the first time 6 months ago and have seen each other at least once a month since.
Oh, wow, that's
so cute. And then another question is, for some special reason, our relationship is not public and must be kept secret. I'm a bit worried and insecure. My friends say that a non-public relationship is not a relationship. It's an ambiguous object. And what do you guys think? First of all, your friends literally do not have a say in your relationship because it's between you guys.
Yeah,
if you think this is a relationship, then it is.
And in my opinion, you are treating it as a relationship. Visiting each other every month means a fuck ton of commitment.
That is, and also like if you are worried about something, you should communicate that with your partner. No, don't. I mean, like, it's great to consider what your friends say, but don't take it too much at heart because, like, in the end, you know your partner better than them, and you also know yourself better than them. Like, don't let them influence you too much when it comes to, like, you know, this sort of thing.
I mean, guys, don't ask why the relationship is not public. They said it was a special reason, so it's alright if they don't want to say it, but just imagine. I was telling my chat this one time, like, if you dated me, like, we wouldn't be able to say it out loud, alright? Like, I wouldn't be able to, like, say, I'm dating a phantomo, alright? Would that make the relationship...
I'll be honest, if I was dating someone, I'd be like, chat, your birdie.
Are you proud of me,
I'm gonna give you a
bitches?
virginity update soon, guys, okay? Or maybe not. We'll see.
I did tell them that, but then my chat also is the one that says, like, when are you gonna fucking get a boyfriend? Like, we're waiting. Can you please go touch grass?
Like, on my birthday, they all blessed me for a boyfriend. I was like, oh, thanks, guys.
They made fun of me because I bought a ring to myself. Like, for myself on Valentine's Day. They're like, just fucking get a boyfriend already, please. I'm like, what the fuck?
I mean, self-love is way better.
Yeah. Anyways. For special reasons, your relationship is not public. I see.
I think you should definitely tell you why.
I mean, I think they already know because I mean they know the reasons, but I guess they cannot tell us the reasons. She said special reasons.
Then I mean, you should communicate that you feel insecure about it.
if you feel insecure about it, your partner will kindly, how do I say it, reassure you with things. Like if you're feeling, I think I've had one partner a long time ago. I'm definitely more right now towards the secure attachment. Y'all girly has the huge personal growth happening to her right now, man. Like a couple of months ago, my therapist told me that I was really anxious, and now recently she was so surprised because she actually saw me leaning more strongly towards the secure attachment. I was like, yes, I am finally going secure attachment. Let's go. But
what does a secure attachment mean?
Secure attachment means, I mean, it's really based on your childhood. For example, if your parents gave you a lot of attention, then sometimes they wouldn't because they were busy, but then they really loved you like a lot of the times, and then they would just forget. People that have that kind of childhood, that tend to be more towards the anxious attachment. Those people are the ones that blow your phone, like, please tell me you're there. They really need a lot of attention because then they start overthinking, right?
Oh, okay.
The other people are more avoidant. Their avoidant attachment is the people that didn't really have a lot of emotional support from their parents, so they learned how to deal with everything by themselves. They're really...
Oh my god, that's me!
You're probably avoidant, bitch. Like, I was thinking about you too when she was explaining it. People that value independence a lot. They want a relationship, they want to commit to people, but they get freaked out by commitment, for example, because it's like it's like a big step for them. Am I calling you out? It's a big step for them, so they get. I'm gonna give you my therapist number. We were talking about this before stream, bro. My therapist is actually a really fucking cool girl.
He's so legit.
So it's not that they don't want to connect with somebody. It's that these big steps means they're gonna be having to come out of the comfort zone, and that freaks them out a lot. So it like lifts up the what is it, the running instinct, and they either like push their partner away, and if it's with it, or they just break up, and they like it's too much for them, so they just break up, and that's like the running instinct, right? Yeah,
well, the thing is, I don't know if I'm gonna do that because I haven't been in a relationship. So it's like, how am I supposed to figure that? Like, am I gonna run away? Will I run away?
So usually,
test it out?
According to my therapist, usually what happens is life is so unfair, but life is there to teach you like life lessons. Usually, avoidance and anxious people tend to get together because the
bird is real.
And it kind of ends up wrong because the anxious person is like, give me time, give me attention, and the avoidant gets like overwhelmed, like what is happening, and they end up like pulling back, and the more they pull back, the more the anxious like pushes, you know. So
oh my god, and our zodiac signs are a match too. Oh my god, this is a sign.
Wait, are we?
Yeah, I remember talking about. I was like, oh shit, we get along.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah.
So like, what the fuck, man? Did I ever tell you that one time? Like, if I were a guy.
What? What do you mean?
Let's leave it there.
I would be the dude, TBH.
You would be the dude? I would probably have a crush on you.
Yeah, if I were a dude, I think I'd be very popular. I think with my
Fuck up.
personality,
oh my God, that
being a
pissed me off
dude,
so much. Shut the fuck up.
I would be very popular.
Yeah, but you would be with me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's different. Okay. What is that face?
Why is my tracking so good?
I hate it. We love a confident Anna. But yeah, and the secure attachment is more, you know, secure. They're not really that insecure. They understand that your partner needs space, and they give space without getting too anxious about it. Yeah, they're the balanced one, right?
So we have to like work towards that.
Exactly. It's
How
not.
do you do that?
Well, you learn by analyzing your triggers, and then
Like people?
no, like what part of people trigger you?
Just, like affected their life? I don't know.
Yeah, for example, for me it was I I start overthinking about certain things. For example, if my friends don't message me really fast about something, I start overthinking and like overanalyzing and imagining the worst case scenario. And then my therapist was like, pause, breathe, and look for logical answers. And once you have your logical answers on the table, the anxiety starts going down. Yeah, you gotta understand first. You gotta understand yourself first, and then once you do that, you low-key start analyzing the other person and see what kind of attachment they have to like know how to deal with them as well. Because, for example, if you're dealing with an avoidant, give them space. There's literally nothing else that you can do. Give them space. Give them the time to like pull back, analyze everything, and they'll come back.
Yeah, give me space, guys. Don't talk to me. Give me like 3 days, and I'll probably reply back eventually.
Yeah, I catastrophized a lot, by the way, Nickville, before. But yeah, you gotta meet the other person where they are, if you want to. That is.
One of my friends actually recently like brought up an issue with me. Like, this is a friendship, by the way. They were like, you literally have not talked to me for 6 months. And they wrote me a paragraph, like, being really upset, and they're like, please just let me know if you still even want to be friends or if I'm a burden in your life. And I was like, what the fuck? I was legit like low-key angry. I was like, bro, I'm going through something. Like, are you okay? You know? Oh, this story? Yeah, I talked about it with my chat. So I was like, you need help.
No, but I actually had a message like that as well recently from another friend. Yeah. Because I'm not. I mean, it's certain things that you can also look at the other person and point the fingers at them, but then you also gotta like analyze what you did in there, and if you want to change something. Because I'm not the kind of person that checks up on their friends. Like, not in all of them, right? So for me, like, I don't check up on you every single day, do I?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's normal, maybe. Well,
there's other people,
depending
like,
on
really,
like what kind of person you are.
There's other people, like, I was anxious. I had anxious attachment before. I still have, but I strongly lean towards the secure attachment right now. But depending on certain situations, I become anxious. And the other people that are really fucking, like, my therapist was telling me, like, other people that she had to deal with before that are really fucking anxious, like, like in a way that you never thought somebody would possibly be. And those are the kind of friends that if you don't talk with them for 1 week, they're like, are you mad at me? What's happening? I'm gonna lose a friend. And you're like, the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, in my case, like, 6 months is a long time, so I did apologize, and I said that I would, like, communicate better. I responded, and I said, actually, I'm going through some things, so sorry I haven't really been, like, communicating. But, like, the reply to that was that they said they legit was just like, I don't believe you.
And I was like, well,
yeah, that's up on them.
I laid all my cards on the table, like, this is actually, like, my truth, so I don't know
you,
what to do if you don't believe me.
Yeah, no, if you apologize for making them feel that way, because I feel any kind of feelings is valid. Like, I'm sorry for making you feel that way. I think that's the first thing that you gotta do.
Yeah.
But if she didn't understand your situation either, that's kind of on them, really. Like, we're not girlfriend or boyfriend. Why are you so upset?
Well, yeah, and I was like, I explained to them the situation a little bit. And they were just, like, kind of caught up with, like, themselves, I guess. So I said, I was just like, okay, I still want to be your friend, so I'm going to give you some time to, like, think about it. I already said what I needed to say. And, yeah, just, like, know that even though I'm, like, streaming and, like, on social media and I'm, like, happy-go-lucky or whatever, just know that, like, that might not be the case behind the scenes.
Oh,
and,
yeah. We
So
deal with a lot
like,
of things also.
surface.
Yeah, exactly. My friend, well, we're not friends anymore. But my friend sent me a message and she was kind of, well, for me it was kind of dramatic, but I do understand where she came from, but it was too dramatic and also in my eyes. Because she was acting like my girlfriend. She was like, you never pay attention to me. You do, like, it's been 2 months and you did not check up on me a single time. And then she added, like, you know that I went to the therapist because of you. And I was like, what? Yeah. I was like, what? I was so taken aback by that line.
Wait, is this person a friend?
Yeah, she was a friend. Only a friend. Like we were never in a situationship. I never flirted with her. I never had any feelings towards her. And she just threw that line like as if we had like this horrible and toxic relationship. And I was like, where did that come from?
It's very guilt trippy.
Yeah, I was like, where the fuck did that come from? She was like, from the trauma that you gave me. I'm like, what trauma?
Yo, if somebody said that to me, I'd be like, okay, I'll give you more trauma. Bye.
I'm not. I did not even reply to her.
Yeah, what do you say to that?
No, I did not even reply to her. I was like, what the I just cut them off. I'm so sorry. Like, what am I supposed to say? I'm sorry for the trauma? What kind of trauma did I give you? Yeah, it was.
I don't know. That's a little bit of a red flag. Not gonna lie.
A little bit. I was so taken aback. That was Loki's delusional. I was like, what kind of trauma did I give this person?
I mean, like, yeah, she needs help. I don't know. That's a bit too much for me. If that happened to me, I would legit just be like, I'm gonna step away now.
I didn't even reply to her. I was like, what do you want me to say? Do you want me to apologize for the supposed trauma that I gave? What is happening? I was like, I'm not gonna act as a girlfriend with a friend. What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, also, like, you know, if she's going to therapy, that's good, at least, so...
Yeah, that's good, but like, alright, girly. I'm not taking responsibility for that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's like going really, like, going beyond someone else's boundaries.
Oh well. What's the
Must have like was this like a couple years back?
What? My friend?
Yeah.
Let me check the messages. It was recent, actually.
Oh, the fuck?
It was.
Damn.
Let me check what's up. It's actually not that.
Yeah,
far
just letting you guys know.
off.
You know, friendship relationships are difficult too. Not gonna lie. Okay. So actually, okay, maybe it's because I've had obviously more friendships than relationships, but like.
It was
Friendships can be very difficult sometimes.
Shit, it was literally last year on September.
Oh, it's pretty recent then.
It was like yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah, she also told me. I'm sorry for calling her out, but she gave me this line that made me mad. I guess that's why I didn't answer. She was like, "I blocked you from everywhere, like Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, and you didn't even notice." And I was like. She literally said that, and you
funny.
didn't even notice, and I was like, "Huh?"
Okay.
Exactly. I was like,
Crazy.
Well, we noticed now, and now you're on stream, so congratulations.
maybe my ex-friend is watching this right now. Hello, I remember you.
Hello. Probably
Yeah,
block the YouTube too, don't worry.
Maybe. From what I learned is that maybe I should check up on people a little bit more, because sometimes people end up too tired. They're always the ones that check up on you, and that I understand. But the rest is bullshit in my eyes. I'm so sorry.
I just want you to know you don't ever have to check up on me if you don't want to. And I'll still be friends with you.
Thank you.
I'm very easy. You know, I have friends who I don't talk for like a year and then we'll reconnect.
Yeah, me too.
But like, if there's a friend that wants to like talk, like, for example, every couple months and they tell me, I will do it. I will do it. Yeah, but if you kind of just come out of the blue and be like, oh my god, you're not messaging me, like, why? Like, I'll apologize for making you feel that way, but then at the same time, like, if I tell you a reason why I'm not doing that, I do expect as a friend for you to respect that in a way.
Loki didn't even, like I told you, I didn't even reply, because for me it was just like, I'm sorry, it was too much bullshit. I'm not even sure if I want to keep this person.
No, I think that's too much, honestly.
I was like, what is happening?
Much.
I blocked you from everywhere and you did not even notice. I'm like...
That's a little, like, possessive in my opinion.
Yeah, and then the therapist talk, I was like, alright, I'm dipping. I'm sorry. I have too much in my hands right now to deal with somebody that's talking to me like she's my girlfriend.
Yeah. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Alright, let's move to the question.
Let's see.
Dendang. Oh, wait.
This one we did.
Oh, we did this!
Been like on a tangent.
Yeah, we ended up on a tangent. Did we ever reply? I would say.
Yeah, we did.
I would say if you feel insecure, make the other tell the other person that you are, and then the other person can easily reassure you. But also, the public kind of thing is a little bit hard, right? Because I'm so sorry, but if it's something that you want, you really, really want, and if it's something really decisive for you in a relationship, then I don't think that relationship is for you. Then I'm so sorry. Like, if it's something that really is gonna define if you want it or not, then I feel you should respect that fact.
It has to be like you guys have to meet halfway.
Yeah.
So you need to know like what is okay with you and what is okay with him, and meet halfway. That is literally the only way you can like be comfortable and have him also be comfortable too.
Yeah. If he doesn't want to meet halfway, then you got your answer. I'm so
If he
sorry.
doesn't want to meet halfway for something like for something like that makes you insecure consistently, that also means that like in the future when something in another
Something's
situation,
even bigger,
yeah. But at the same time, if he's willing to compromise, and you find that you're not the one compromising, it's the same thing. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna probably have trouble with like future situations too.
Also, don't expect somebody to fully change. Like my therapist was telling me this. It's not about like relationship itself, but like family situations. But the main question that she told me to ask myself was, firstly, you cannot make the other person change. It's a waste of time. You can low-key guide them towards an answer that you want, but
Loki. Hey, bitch! Over here!
you can slowly guide them, right? But you're never gonna be able to change somebody. So the main question that you gotta ask yourself, and I told my chat this when we were playing horror games, is do you love them right now as they are? And if this person never changes, will you still love them? That's the main thing. If they decide to change, good! But if they never do, then you better be ready to ask yourself if you will be happy for
That's
like
so
the next
true.
30 years as like the person that he is or she is right now. If you are, good, you can keep that relationship. If you're not, girly, you already got your answer. So like, yeah, it's good. You want my therapist?
In your next
Hell
session,
yeah.
like, can we do a group, like a duo one or something?
We could. Wait, there's actually an option for that. You want?
Wait, really?
It is.
Oh my, bye guys. Stream's done.
Yeah, 50-50. But yeah, it's a little bit difficult sometimes because I don't know why people tend to not respect their own boundaries.
It's because like we tend to don't understand what the difference between what we want and what we need.
Yeah.
Sometimes like we get shrouded by stuff that we want. So we want that person to be a certain way. We want their affection.
Yeah.
But then like what do you actually need? You need to like understand your own boundaries before you can like really truly know like what you want. Because just because you want something doesn't mean that like
It's a
it
main
is
need.
what you need.
Uh-huh.
So that's like really like important to differentiate like what you actually need and what you want. 'Cause it's just like if you think about babies want like, you know, if you give them like a candy, it tastes really good to them, right? So they want that. That's not necessarily what they need. It's not very nutritious and blah blah blah. Kind of like that, like, you know, a metaphor.
Yeah. You gotta know yourself first a lot. Like, what's something that's not, what do I say? Like, what's the word that I'm looking for? Debatable. That's not interchangeable. Something that it's a deal breaker for you. You gotta have those clear. Because you gotta take decisions based on that. Other things you can't commit. You can't bend depending on the other person. But there's certain things that you have to know for sure that are not interchangeable in the relationship.
Yeah, I agree.
Ray Mama do be right. She has the experience. You gotta know
Your
what
mama
kind of
low-key
relationship
therapist too.
she is. You gotta know what kind of relationships you want, and then based on that,
I
you
want a
pick the
beautiful
person.
husband who cooks me hot dogs every morning.
That's not a kind of relationship. That's just something you want from someone.
I want to grill the hot
That
dog.
fuckboy can make you hot dogs.
First of all, that hot dog guy might not have been a fuckboy. We don't know yet. I didn't even ask for any information.
Oh man. Wait, do you have any other question? Let me look at.
I have this one. This one's the newest one.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay, let me read it. Momochi. I've been feeling the
Okay.
frustrations of my partner about things, but now they're projecting their frustrations onto me to the point that I'm not sure what to say and I'm pulling back from them subconsciously. I don't know what to do since this is my first relationship.
Oh.
So, I don't know if you've been communicating with them about it. Like, if you've been telling them, hey, I feel like you've been putting a lot on me and it's stressful for not just me, but like the relationship too. And they keep doing it. Then you have to come to a decision. Is this something that you can tolerate? Usually the answer is no, and you honestly shouldn't be. And if they're not willing to compromise, then I think you might have to just let them go. Because that actually happens quite often when like people... You tend to like, you know, project to like the people who are the closest to you.
It happens.
But that's not very fair. And, you know, it's very normal to do that. But, like, if they are not aware of it and they don't actively try to, like, change for the better, that's gonna be kind of like a sample or snippet of, like, how they're gonna be acting for other situations, too. And you don't want that.
I'm gonna give you an extra advice on that, on the communication, because I've been focusing a lot recently on how we communicate. Usually, I know that you want to say it, because it is technically their responsibility and it's something that the other person needs to change. But also, I feel the best way of telling that to someone is try making your discourse mainly on you. Like, I feel this way lately. Oh. Wait. There you go. I feel... Sorry, I cannot do two things at the same time. It's like, I am feeling this way, I've been feeling like this, and I would really love if you do blah 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 blah, instead of like, you're projecting on me, and I need you to change. Like, I've been feeling a little bit insecure, and I've been feeling a little bit frustrated, and a little bit hurt, because this has been happening. Say, like, describe the situation generally, instead of like, because you've been pointing fingers at me. Just like, because I think that this has been happening, and I would really love if you would, you know, maybe sit down with me and talk about whatever's happening with you, instead of, you know, dealing with whatever you're dealing with this way. Maybe we both can deal with whatever you're going through better, and that would make me feel this and this and this and that.
Yeah,
Something
you know
like
what my
that.
dad said that I remember was very important? He says you need to be with someone who, even though sometimes that person might feel like the world is against them, when they come home to you and when they're around you and when they meet you and see you, they should feel like
You're home?
Yeah, you're their home and that you're like on their side, and that alone gives them sort of like the courage and energy to
deal
fight
with
the
whatever
world.
the fuck is happening. Yeah.
That's how it should feel like. But if they're coming to you and coming home to you and they're, you know, kind of like not seeing that you're on their side and they can't put aside their troubles, for like, you know, if they're coming home and they're like, oh my god, everything sucks in my life, blah blah blah, like constantly every day, and they're not seeing that you're on their team, that's not good. That's my dad and my mom have always been like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, because work is difficult, life is difficult, relationships,
Why?
you know, outside of the home is difficult. But
make it
once
more
they get
difficult?
home to like, you know, their loved ones, it's like, oh, you're my teammate. I'm here for you.
That's the key word. Ray Mama, I'm gonna go back to Ray Mama because Ray Mama like gives the best advice. I swear to God.
Same.
Ray Mama says that you want someone in the relationship to be your teammate. You need somebody to feel like they're not working against you. Both of you are, whatever the fuck is happening, both of you need to be teammates and figure out how to fix it instead of fighting against each other. Your partner needs to be your teammate for like little shit to like even bigger problems, because if your partner cannot deal with the little things, baby girl, I don't think that's gonna be any good when life gives you the big hits, because it will. Trust me.
Yeah. Even if you feel like the world is against you, you're the one person that you should feel like is on your team and you fight alongside with is your loved one.
Yeah.
That's how you should feel every time you see them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my dad said. He's like, if you ever meet somebody and you like somebody, and even though you're going through a lot, when you get home and you see them and you feel like you have someone on your team, then you know that you love that person.
I'm
And I'm like, oh shit, you're right.
It's true though. It's true. Imagine dealing with bullshit outside and then you come back home and there's even more bullshit adding into your plate.
Yeah. If you come back home and you take all that like bad energy and you put it on your partner or whatever, that's on you. You're not seeing your teammate that's on your team. So you don't deserve your teammate.
Oh. Yeah, I hope the answer satisfies you. I think
you will know what to do.
Yeah, address it with them. Try to like make it more about how you feel, how you think, how you think both of you could work it out instead of like pointing fingers at him or her, because they're gonna take it as an attack, and when people take it personally, it will not go well.
Talk about how you feel and not what he's been doing. So then he doesn't feel attacked. You're like, I feel sad. Like, when I learned in school, like, talk about eyes and not you.
Yeah, it's really that. It's so stupid.
Sad. And I feel sad when this happens, and I feel angry when this happens, and I feel this and that. Not be like, you were pointing fingers at me. You were putting all your problems on me. I know it's so cliche, and I know it's so stupid, but
it's true.
They say it because it's true, guys.
Yes, yes.
Man, you learn so much when you're. That's why I feel that I'm trying to be more positive in here. That's why I feel when you go through arguments with a friend or a loved one, you learn so much, bro. That's like a chance for you to grow.
I mean, the base of all like romantic relationships, in my opinion, is at least
both of you to grow with each other. That's what I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like you want to be with somebody that makes you want to be better. I know that sounds really idealized, but trust me, it happens. When you feel like somebody's like pushing you to be the better version of yourself, girl, you found the one.
And that doesn't necessarily always mean that you will be the better person, but like they believe in you to be a better person.
Yeah.
That's about.
You want somebody to have faith in you. Like, there's enough bullshit out there that makes you feel little, that makes you feel less. You need somebody that's out there supporting you, that will always support you, bro.
That's why they always say that like friendship is easier than relationships, because like in a friendship, like there's not as much expectations, and all we want for our friends is for them to be happy.
Yeah.
But like in a relationship, it gets complex because it's like, oh, but I want this from you.
Yeah.
And you want this from me. So this, it gets a little bit complex. But we just have to remember that like, a good relationship is also a good friendship too.
Yeah. Man.
Gotta be a bestie with your lovey.
But it's true though. That's why so many people were asking me like, aren't you afraid of like losing your best friend if you decide to date them? Yeah, I am.
That's gonna be the thing though. That like you will always have a risk. You cannot go through life not risking things. That's just impossible.
Yes, I am.
So you're gonna have to do it, or you don't do it.
Exactly. That's on you and like how much value you put into things in your life. But for me, dating, I don't know. I just find it like such a blessing, bro. Dating somebody that you consider a friend or a best friend. Like, bro. For me, it's a blessing. I don't know for you guys, but alright.
I mean, I think it's a blessing too. Just like
doing a date.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, I was not prepared for this. I'm not emotionally prepared for a relationship right now, bro.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I told you I could be smooth, chat.
I think that was really direct. I don't think that was smooth.
Okay, well, I don't really know how to be smooth. I just know how to be direct. Go, girls, go! I love the chat sometimes. They say the funniest shit. Go, girls, go! Go, besties, go for
finally,
it!
The clowns finally got into a relationship.
Oh my God, I forgot our BGM is still the circus.
Oh my god, I look at when I watch the bot, so when we
No,
need
no, I
like
wanna watch
super
the VOD
serious,
to, like, see our
we need
serious
the
advice.
serious advice of the
So-
fucking circus BGM in the back.
Nasty ass BGM.
Let's answer this question. Oh, that's so funny. Alright. Hi, Anna and Reimu. Sorry I don't have anything big, but I thought I could share a little story. Thank you. Yves? Is that how I pronounce the name?
Yves?
Yves, I guess. I was close with this very nice girl. We can call her Mina. We've been friends since childhood, and oh, that's cute. And I started to develop feelings for her. Towards the start of February, I planned out to create a bouquet with lychee candles.
Whoa, fancy.
Yeah. Because I remembered this was her favorite fruit. Let's go, girly! I learned that another close friend of mine was considering doing something on Valentine's Day. We can call her Cherry, alright? Even if we were close friends, she still didn't tell me her own crush. Only on the day of Valentine's Day. I was excited to hear about their crush, but they wanted advice from me on what she could do on this special day. I said she could bake a mini cake for them or something just as simple as sending a little flower. On the special day, Valentine's Day, I was ready to finally share my feelings and the bouquet, only to find out that Cherry had already asked Mina out. Oh. Mina
Sorry, I was too invested in the story.
Mina accepted it, and I was really upset for a little bit. Do you think that I went too far in the bouquet? Sometimes I do feel sad that Mina likes Cherry more, but my mind also tells me that they are so much better together. What would you guys do in this situation? Thank you so much for letting me
Fucking
share.
Cherry, I swear to God.
Stop!
Yo, you're welcome, man. Maybe you are my idea. That's right, Yves. Don't worry, I'm on your team.
Girl, I swear to God, if you guys aren't able to read this anyways, I still enjoy writing this. I love you and Reimu. I hope you have a great stream. Happy belated Valentine's. Thank you.
Yo, I got you. Don't worry, I'll get rid of them.
Shit. Alright,
This is a little complicated, not gonna lie.
it's sad. It's pretty sad because there's nothing much that you can do,
Wait,
in my opinion.
So they're like going out now?
They're going out now. I
Mina!
guess Mina and Cherry are
Childhood
going out
friend
now.
route is always the best route. Do not watch anime, Mina, please.
I know, bro. I know. But maybe, okay. I don't know. We don't know about Cherry, though.
Sana,
Oh, no, that's not Mixie.
Okay.
First of all, what was the question? Do you think I went too far on the
With
bouquet?
the bouquet? No.
Not the
It's-
bouquet.
No, I don't think
The
it was
bouquet is a
bouquet.
wonderful idea. I'll take the bouquet. Thank you.
I love lychee. Actually, give it to me.
Me too. Sometimes I do feel sad that Mina likes Cherry more. Do you know that though, or is that something that you're just thinking?
I feel it's a fact. They're dating. I mean, the thing is,
You never know. I mean, like,
you never really got to ask Mina, right?
yeah, it's kind of true. Like, just because they are dating doesn't mean that she. It's very possible to have two crushes. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's.
What do you
Very,
say,
very
like?
I'm sorry, I'm talking as if they're here.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna be honest. This like depends on what type of person you are. If I were in your position, I would honestly kind of give myself some closure at that point
Yeah.
and tell Mina that I like them. I would do that. I don't think everyone would do that, but I would do it just to get it off my chest and kind of be like, I know you just got asked out and we're really good friends and I just want you to know that I actually like you too.
Yeah.
Just like for myself, you know? I think that's totally fair. And it just like kind of closes the chapter a little bit.
Yeah.
But you know, that might not be sort of like everyone's solution.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would do that.
Me personally, I wouldn't. It's really based on what you feel, but I would try to look for closure a different way of let go. Like, you cannot really force somebody to like you more than another person. And sadly, there's really nothing more than you can do when one person likes another person more, in my opinion. I know that it sounds like you're giving up, but try to ask yourself if you really, really like Mina, if you want to keep her as a friend.
Mm-mm.
And if you're looking for something more than a friendship, then again, we go back. You need space, and you need to work on yourself. Cause I don't feel it's really fair for you to be around Mina right now if you want something more. It's not fair on you. You need to give yourself closure. You need to grow a little bit more, and you need to let go. Cause that's not gonna do it. If you keep being around Mina when you're not emotionally ready to accept her as a friend and not be affected by her having a relationship with somebody else, it's not gonna be good on you. And you need to be fair on yourself. You need to put yourself first.
For the people in the chat who are saying that they would just like leave it and they don't want to affect the relationship, you have to understand that like this sort of thing shouldn't affect their relationship negatively if it was strong in the first place.
Yeah.
The relationship has Mina's relationship with Cherry has nothing to do with what's your name? Yvis's relationship with Mina. Like, for example, if Yvis was the type of person who needed closure by like just telling Mina about their feelings so that they can kind of get it off their chest and distance, that's totally fair. And that really shouldn't affect Mina's relationship with Cherry. So like if you're worried about affecting someone else's relationship, then really that's not your responsibility, because that should just be like between them two. And if they're easily affected by this, that means that they're not gonna last that long with other things.
Yeah.
So like don't be afraid that like whatever you do will affect other people's relationship, because if they let it affect it, that's on them. So it's not your fault, okay?
And if they blame you for that, they're being way too selfish. Way
and
too
if you blame
selfish.
yourself for that, just understand that like then that just probably means that their relationship wasn't that like strong in the first place. That's very like true, you know?
It's about how you want to give yourself closure, because you definitely need it. It's fair on you. If you want to have closure by telling her, tell her. If you want to have closure by, you know, just letting go, learning how to let go, giving yourself that space, do it. Just do what is gonna do you good at the moment. Don't feel like you're being too selfish. Come on, bro. They got the bigger piece of the cake. They got into the relationship. Asking you to not being honest about your feelings is not something they should be doing. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. If I got into a relationship with someone and one of my friends confessed to me, and I like for some reason let that affect my relationship with my significant other,
that means you're
don't you think that's
insecure
kind
as
of
fuck.
weird? Yeah. In fact, I think for me, if my friend confessed to me and I was in a relationship with someone, I would probably tell my significant other and be like, "Oh my god, this happened. You know, I feel kind of like bad, but you know, I just hope they're okay." And I think that'll be it. They'll be like, "Okay, that's it. Like, it's done." Like they told me their feelings. I said, "Obviously, I can't because I'm in a relationship, and now we're distancing." And then that's it. And that doesn't affect like my relationship with my significant other. It's just like you can talk to them about it and be like, "Oh my, this happened," but like, then like that's it. Like, there's no reason for it to really affect my relationship, you know, like my lover relationship.
Yeah, if you let this affect it to you, you're gonna get jealous about every fucking little thing in the life of your partner, and at the end of the day, that's gonna drift your partner away. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Alright, I think this was the last question, because Reimu has homework to do after.
True. Okay, let's do one more.
Wanna pick the last one?
Let's see.
Yeah, sometimes life is not fair, and that's okay. It's giving you life lessons, it's giving you a chance to grow. It's giving you a chance, an opportunity to find something even better next time.
That's a good one.
Sorry, I read a really funny one. Can I just read this one for fun?
Yeah.
Years ago, I had a Valentine's date with a girlfriend I was dating at the time. On our date, we saw a movie, went out for Italian food, and enjoyed many other things. And just before we left, she asked me, "What day is it today?" That's fucking funny.
Why is he being so kind today? What the fuck? What day is it? Wait a second, what happened? What date is it? That's so funny. Oh my god.
How about this one? This one's interesting.
I love relationships where you can just laugh at each other, bro. Those are the best.
So funny. Thank you for sharing that. That's funny.
Let me see. Alright, this is our last question for today.
Okay, this one is by Meshi.
All right.
I have been single for several months now.
Several months, girl. Please. Let me tell you something. I think I beat your high score.
A mood.
I had a date several weeks ago. The date was okay, but a letdown for me because maybe I expected more from this guy since I liked him so much. I feel bad to feel disappointed. Managing expectations is hard. What do you think about like? What is the boundary of like having too much expectation versus like enough so that you kind of like yeah, it's obviously normal to have some expectations, and I think you should have some to respect yourself. But like, what would be too much expectations?
You know what I learned recently that I think it's gonna be key for this person? People like me, and maybe you, from what I read, we tend to overinvest on people based on how much we like them.
That is very true.
If you feel okay to overinvest and also not have the same invest being given to you back, that's alright. You can still overinvest. But if you do that and you expect something back because you had this idea of this person, you had this expectation from this person, you wanted this from this person, then stop. Because you're gonna end up hating that person. You're gonna end up with grudges. What I learned recently is you gotta invest based on how much the other person is investing. Not on how much you like them. Not on how much you want this relationship to happen. That
so like you look at what they do,
and then you mirror it.
Like,
exactly.
Instead of like what you think they will do.
Exactly. You mirror it because you know you might be super in love with this person and you love them, so you give them A, B, C, D, and E, and F, and then the other person is just a different kind of person. They just don't. Maybe they don't show love in the same way that you do, and then when you stay, and then you want something to be given back to you, and then they don't. You feel like, wait, what the fuck? This is so unfair. I had this. I was expecting this and this and that, and then you end up like hurt, and then you end up mad. Like, why didn't this person do it? And then you end up anxious. Like, what does this mean if he didn't do it? Like, does he love me or does he not love me?
Oh, that's so true. It's like, for example, I'm not the type of person to like reach out to people, but that doesn't mean I don't like them. So like, if that other person expects me to like reach out and that is the only way they understand that I would like them, that's them, you know, kind of like putting a false expectation because this is not who I am, you know?
Yeah.
So I guess it's like that. But like, if they understand that I'm a person who like would be more like I kind of show appreciation through like, you know, actions. Like if they needed help with something, I would help them out. Like if they understood that, then I think they could place their expectations there.
Yeah.
So that makes a lot of sense.
So, and I learned this from my therapist. If you're dealing with somebody that's, for example, has an avoidant attachment, I talk this so much, but trust me, it's so important. That guides somebody's action. And if you want something more from them, one, know that it's gonna take time because that's gonna freak them out. And two, I feel a nice way of telling someone that you want something more from them, it's by showing through actions. It's you're showing them an example of what they want, of what you want them to be. So you invest just a little bit more to like show him examples, and then you do that like nice comment like, oh, I loved it when you did this. It's so stupid. For example, I loved it when you gave me flowers. Oh, I loved it when you took me to that restaurant. Oh, I loved it when you did the dishes.
I love it when you clean my toilet.
Something like that. Oh, I loved it. And they're gonna be like,
your toilet.
They're gonna be
Clean
like,
mine. It's
you know,
cleaner. Less work.
But you know, they're gonna associate that with positive feelings. So they're gonna be like, oh, she's doing good. She's doing this.
Treat them like a dog. You know, like it do be
like that. It do be like that. You gotta
I don't
treat
mean like
them
a bitch. I mean like an
children.
actual dog. Like, you know, you give like your dog positive reinforcement, and then that kind of like
you
makes
literally
them
have to
react
do that with your
positively.
partner. Positive reinforcement. It will never go wrong. Trust me. And if it does go wrong, good, because he wasn't the one for you at the end of the day.
True, yeah.
Trust me, that's the best way to deal with anyone. With your partner, with your annoying little brother, with your friend. Positive reinforcement is the way to go. Bro, my little sister, if I had a little brother, I'd be like, oh my god, you look so cute. You look so cool cleaning my toilet.
Yo, if my significant other was cleaning the toilet, low key, I'll probably make out with them out and be like, yo, take a shower.
Give them that positive reinforcement. They clean the toilet for you. Oh my fucking god! I will kiss you for half an hour, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, she did this for me after I cleaned her toilet. I'm gonna start doing that more."
That doo-doo off like
See
a
what
chat.
see what I mean? Yo, it kind of just my uni friend kind of just like took over me for a second.
True.
And it was like, oh my god, I remember that I cleaned her toilet once, and then she ended up like kissing me for half an hour. I should start doing that more. Kind of like that, you know what I mean?
Oh my god, that's so funny. Yo, write that down.
It happens, bro. It does.
I mean, like,
happen.
make sure they fucking take a shower after they don't make out with them right after.
I mean,
but, like,
true.
yeah.
True.
No, actually, one of my friends like kind of did something similar, but I don't think they like did it like. I think they did it subconsciously. They're like, oh, if you want to make out with me, then you have to take a shower every time. And then they every time, like, cause they didn't really shower often, I guess, like her boyfriend. And then every time, like, he wanted to make out, he wouldn't, like, after that, he wouldn't, like, even, like, he would just start showering on his own.
Yeah.
Which was a big change. And my friend was like, oh my god, like, it worked. Like, I told him I'd only make out with him if he showered, and now he showers on his own will. And I'm like,
So
wow,
now that he showers.
congratulations. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it kind of would be like funny though.
You know, sometimes it does work, but the thing is, yeah, you gotta focus on, like, if you're the kind of person like that you get disappointed because you had expectations, you wanted this person to be like this, and they didn't end up being like that. That's on you. I'm so sorry. That's on you, and you need to be able to manage that, and you need to be able to find other solutions to how you express love. And for me, was you need to invest based on how much the other person invests.
Mm-hmm.
And once you're
That's
like a little
really good
bit,
advice, yeah.
once you're a little bit more far into the relationship, you can start maybe over investing a little bit. So you give them a little bit of like the example of what you want from them. You kind of have the right, I guess, to like ask a little bit more from them, because if you're just dating, if you're just dating, and it's been like a month only, I think you need to slow your own pace a little bit.
Train your partner with positive reinforcement. Here's a good book, How to Train Your Dog.
It works.
Yeah, I mean, everyone likes to be rewarded in a way.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. If somebody was like, "Oh, I want you to stop saying like, I want you to stop like saying that you're ugly, and if you do, I'll make you a nice meal." No, and I'll be
you
like,
don't have
"Oh
to
my
be
God,
so
I'm a
fucking obvious,
beautiful
okay?
ass
Like
bitch.
you don't have to be
It's
so
my
fucking
pasta.
obvious. Like, I want my partner to give me, for example, for me, I want this person to give me more time. Like, I'm gonna cook you breakfast if you give me more time. So don't do that, all right? Don't be so like direct. But
I mean,
I'm
if they
gonna
were
give you
direct
this
with me,
little
I'll be
treat if
like,
you give me
okay,
more
I'll
time.
do it.
But do it a little bit more subtle. You know what I mean?
Pasta every Saturday. Okay, every Saturday I'm a beautiful woman.
Just remind them like, oh my god, I loved it when we went to the cinema. I loved it when you like cooked for us. And they're gonna be like,
low-key,
oh.
if my partner was like, "I love it when you
I mean,
compliment yourself," I'll be like, "Why?"
you want to watch your tone, because then you end up sounding a little bit more passive aggressive. Like, oh, I love it when you like wash the dishes for once.
True. Sometimes, honestly,
Yeah.
that's kind of my problem. I'm like, yo, I love it when you wash the dishes. Can you do it more,
yeah.
please?
Sometimes you can like phrase yourself a little bit different. Like, I remember this can work too.
When you wash the dishes.
I actually did this on my dad once, because my dad, oh my fucking god, because my dad doesn't like washing the dishes, and I hate it. And I was just like, oh, you put the clean dishes and not even like cleaning, you just put in the fucking dishes in the clean, like in the washing machine. You know what? It's not even that hard. And I was like, oh, I was like genuinely surprised and happy. Oh, you put the mug in the washing machine. And he was like, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Instead of like,
That's
I
so
love
funny.
it when you use the washing machine. Just say like, oh my god, you did it. But like genuinely happy, not being like petty about it. Like, oh my god, thank you so much.
I actually think I struggle with that a bit. Low key,
if it's something kind of like that, okay, let's say my significant other is like they don't really wash the dishes, okay?
Yeah.
I will have so much trouble being like, oh my god, you washed the dishes. I will be so petty. I'll just be like, wow.
Wow, you finally did it.
Congratulations. Are you
Thank
13 now? I'm so like that. Yeah, I gotta work on that, not gonna lie.
This is why I need therapy. See, like that's why I'm not in a relationship. I need to work on myself.
Because low-key, I'm like, washing the dishes, I've been doing that since I was 5. Like, come on. Bro? Hello?
But yeah. You just gotta figure out a way of telling people what you want. And that's hard.
Oh,
That is hard.
Wash the dishes. Yay.
Without babying them.
No, let me celebrate with you. Oh, dun, 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 dun.
I mean, if you do that, and your partner ends up laughing about it, that ends up being a happy memory in their mind, bro.
Okay, low-key, if they laugh about it,
they're gonna laugh
be
at
like,
you.
Yeah, if they laughed about it, their personality really, really like matches with mine. And I'll be like, okay, fine. Low key, if you're laughing at me being petty, then I think this will probably work out.
See, it kind of works in different ways. You don't have to do it like following the book exactly. You know what the book says. I love it when you wash the dishes.
And sometimes even with my friends, like I'll sound like very genuine, but like, you know, my facial expression will kind of be like holding back, and they'll look at me and they'll be like, I know you're holding back. I'll be like, I'm trying. I am. It's so easy.
But yeah,
easy
man.
to not be like this.
I'm sorry we couldn't answer all of the questions. We're kind of cutting short.
Sorry, it was a lot.
It was a lot. We weren't expecting this much. Maybe we can keep on doing this, but like once every blue moon. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It's really fun because you get to know your own, you know, phantomos and alu peeps problems a little bit more, and like help them. It's alright. Sometimes you need a little bit of a fresh perspective on your problems.
Also, just remember to take our advice with a grain of salt. You know, we're not like therapists or anything.
You
just
didn't
just giving our 2 cents.
Yeah. Always remember that we are not professional therapists.
Yes.
What we say is not a responsibility.
I mean, it's good to like, you know, hear what other people say and then like weigh it out yourself, you know?
Yeah, just
It's
take it as like
to have.
a friend, I guess, talking about it. Don't let your friends have too much power into a relationship either.
And remember, guys, remember the most important rule. Don't fuck your family.
Bye! I'm gonna read super chats later!